Hello, adventurers. Welcome to tonight's episode of The Tales of Deluxe. Oh, Base says he's coming. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Yeah, he's taking a girl.
When did they say that? I've never heard that.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Hair's so well, and she takes a bite of it. And she breaks off. Try it. And she just kind of shoves it right in your mouth.
Oh.
She doesn't even let you take it. She's just like, let's do an animal handling check with advantage.
Okay, so that one was a 5. It's gotta be better than that.
I feel like this was a random NPC, and they're like, crap, I might have to play this the whole adventure.
Right.
Okay, so I got a 19 plus 4, so we have 23.
Let's go, he's coming with us.
Yeah, boy.
If you keep me fed, I'll keep coming with. I'll come with you. Bear trap with a dead rat.
Y'all say anything about this?
Oh my god.
Kiwi, hi, Kiwi.
Geoff, friend,
Oh,
how are you today?
Oh, you know, the monsters, they're coming. It's fine though. How are you?
Good.
All right, if there's no questions, or I know there's a lot of concerns, so we'll hop right into session 7 of the Tales of Deluxe, The Paths Less Traveled. So last time, you guys were heading out of Ren's shop, and you're making your way through the village, or through the city of Xerox. You drop off your rat's heads, you make sure to say goodbye to Fru one last time, Kiwi.
In the larder.
Anything.
And
Thirsty.
you guys start walking
Sneak.
out of Xerox, and you see this big crowd at the religious temple, and almost seems like people are transfixed, and just you hear the chanting, the weird religious cult kind of style that you heard down in the dungeons, and you see the big tiefling god statue of everyone kind of going towards. And you guys think it's best to get out of Xerox, flee while you can, get out of there. You get your things, you head out. The guards kind of get a little snippet of saying, Dara, we'll see you soon, as you guys are leaving. You head back to Pruz, where you see everyone kind of boarding up their houses, getting ready, seeming like they know that dark times are ahead of them, and they're getting prepared. You guys end up going back to the shack. You talk with Crane, who starts working on maps for you guys before you head out to wrangle some horses. Charles, Burrows, and Trances. You are able to successfully charm them into coming back with you guys. You get back to the shack and easily have the most tense moment that we've had so far, with a little bit of a situation between Thoromir and Argon getting pretty heated up, tense, scares off the horses, everything calms down. The night goes through, you guys awake, head back to Pruz, where luckily Melinda has caught the horses for you. She sends you guys on your way as you've decided to try to sneak back into Xerox using tunnels that Argon knows. And as you make your way through to the about the point of the entrance, you make your way off, you find it. Argon and Ariane are on. You guys start to make your way down, and when you make your way down, you hear the tree trunk that was kind of covering the hole close over you. And on these sounds, HK, Thoromir, and TV, you guys head into the woods to check on them. HK, you just fling the trunk off of it. You see the hole, and it's at that time that you start to see shadows start to go all around you, kind of running rapidly in almost a circle formation. The three of you get back to back, while the three of you in the tunnel are making your way through, and you start to hear these scratching and clawing and it seems like pulling, as you see this rat humanoid beast kind of like clinging at chains, and breaks free, turns, and running at you. And that is where we're picking up. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
All right.
That's quite a start right there.
Good way to get into it.
Yeah.
Ooh. 26.
Aaron, you got 26.
Doromir's 21.
21?
21. 21.
18 plus 2,
29.
20.
First one of the night.
20.
Only one.
All right.
19.
Argon, 18 for
19.
HK. 19.
13 for
Argon.
Kiwi.
Okay.
Argon didn't get shit.
Argon had a 16.
16. All right. Whoo. Let's see where that took everybody at. Wait.
Scared.
You get an initiative
there we go.
bonus?
Plus 2.
I don't got one.
Aw. That's
Oh,
so
not
sad.
You sound so pathetic.
Kiwi looks over at Inaria sad.
don't
I'm slow.
Hey, it's fine. It
Yeah.
happened.
That's fine though. You do like a massive amount of damage, so that's good.
That's true. I balance it out.
What was that dump stat you used?
I have a plus
He
8.
sounded so sad.
I'm pretty much just an uncharismatic rock.
You do all the charisma rolls though.
Yeah.
You do, and you pass all the charisma rolls, so it's
It
actually
was
His
now
quite
charisma's a
impressive.
6.
He was now a samurai for some reason.
Great axe.
The great axe swings.
You ever seen a great axe samurai before? You have now.
Yeah.
Keep it on my belt and just click it out real fast like that.
You'll be like Zhu Huang from Dynasty Warriors.
Yes. I actually get that one.
Yes! Yeah, I'm so glad. Cool. Nobody plays those.
Those are good
Yes.
games.
Just remember,
Dude.
Kiwi, for a
Oh,
little
shit.
bit of intimidation factor. When you slice through someone and you come back and your axe is by your side, just give it a little wrist flick to flick the blood off for intimidation.
That's true.
Just give it a little flip.
I want to do that. I'm gonna have to get me a great axe katana.
A great
It
axe
was folded
katana.
2,000 times.
Damn.
Alright, so for those that are down in the tunnels right now, you guys are making your way and you see this rat humanoid kind of clawing, you see it turn around and just sprint from these guards. And now it's running at you. It was Argon and Arya and then Aron in the back, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. As this, what you can now tell is it's running towards you. A were-rat is running at you full speed. Aron, you're up first. Now this tunnel is very narrow. It'll be hard for you guys to kind of change the order. You'll have to, when you release your shots, if you are using range, you'll have to tell your people in front of you to kind of step off to the side.
So this thing isn't friendly at all. Like,
All you know is that it was clawing at chains, it turned, and it's running at you right now.
Well, it might just want to escape, so I kind of just want to go against the wall and let it go.
It might also just want a friendly hug.
yeah, I don't
I
want
don't
to
wanna
attack.
hug.
I don't want to attack it yet.
Yeah.
It's all on you.
Anaria, can you speak to it? Do you have a spell slot?
I do have one spell slot.
Mm.
I can use speak with animals for free, one
Oh.
time, once per long rest.
Oh,
Okay.
So
this might not
so
be
I
a
can-
bad opportunity for that.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Or do I have knowledge of what a were-rat would understand? Like, do I have to use speak with animals, or can he understand common because were-rats essentially turn into humans, or would I know that?
Your character really hasn't ran into like any type of beast like this before. You just heard like stories and nothing that seemed too factual on it.
Right, it looks like a creature. It looks like an animal beast to me. So I'll
Right.
use. What can I?
You can attack.
Okay, I'll
that was
use-
just a suggestion.
No, I'll use speak with animals. It's okay.
Okay.
And then as I use it and I see him coming my way, is there dark vision in here? Like, is there
Yes,
any?
it's all dark vision in here.
Okay, so he can't see me at all then.
The only light you can see is the guards right back here that are holding like torches, but
Torches,
they're very faint.
okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Okay.
reach to where you guys are.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast my speak with the animals, and then I'm just going to say to the where at, like, if you're escaping, we mean you no harm, and you can pass right by, or we're about to fight these guys anyway. But if you're neutral here, feel free to do whatever you want. Get out of here if you gotta go.
Okay, it just kind of like starts running. As it doesn't really know which way to do, can't communicate or like. It
Yeah.
seems like it understands you, but it's nothing like clicking in its brain.
I'll say just a little bit further, like, we are friends, they are bad guys. Friends attack bad guys. Are you a friend?
As he's like clawing at the guards that are slowly turning around and starting to make their way towards him.
Okay, I think we're good. I think he understands. Just try to avoid attacking him. I'm gonna tell to Argon and Anaria, because if we all feel like he's not
Okay.
a threat yet, you know,
Yeah.
I'll let him know that he appears to have some form of intelligence, because he seems to be understanding what I'm saying. And you said he kind of slowed up coming towards us.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then that'll be my turn.
All right. Inaria, you are up.
Okay. Crisis averted. Crisis averted.
Potentially.
Potentially. Are
As
we
far as you
still being
know.
stealthy? Do the guards know that we're here?
I'll say yes. The guards are more worried about the were-rat that escaped, so they have not seen you yet.
So can I possibly aim at the one in the back? Is that a possibility?
This
And
one?
kind of like keep us like, they don't know we're here yet. So aim for the one in the back. Maybe they won't pay us any attention.
You can try.
Okay, we can try. I'm gonna aim for the one in the back then and try to remain stealthy.
Okay.
Okay.
So roll for an attack.
Okay, well I'm a like tap Argon and tell him to, Argon, get down. Please get down. Duck.
Get down, Mr. President.
It don't matter anyway. I got a 6 + 6, so we're at a 12.
That's not bad.
Okay. So you pull back. Argon kind of steps off to the side. You release your arrow. It goes flying past the were-rat, but keeps going and kind of hits the wall here. Very short, and it kind of like spooks the were. As you shot the arrow, he's now kind of more jumpy, and he starts making his way back towards you guys.
Fuck.
With that, Argon, you are now up.
Is he moving like rapidly, or like still confused?
It's almost like he's kind of starting to step towards you.
All right,
Are they bringing
fuck
this creature out or in?
it. I don't think we know that. So he's coming towards me. I know you spoke to him, but this doesn't seem to be working. So I'm gonna put my hands up like this and cast Burning Hands out of my hands.
Okay. And that is a dex.
Dex save, yeah.
Okay. And what is the save on it?
13.
Oh, he rolled a nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Oh God.
Just give that a quick kiss right there.
Ugh.
So you line up your hands, you release the flames, and the were-rat kind of like ducks down below, just gets on all fours. You see it kind of spread just as it kind of lunges with all of its extremities heading your way. With that, it's now his turn. He is going to charge, and first he's going to kind of jump up on all fours and then bring down his claw for an attack.
Does it matter real quick that Burning Hands is an AoE attack?
What?
If he's in front,
Burning
Yeah,
Hands
yeah,
is,
but-
Are we gonna
Does
get
it
hurt?
take? No,
is
he's
a
in front.
15-foot cone,
Has a 15-foot cone.
and you take damage no matter what. It's just you take half
Oh,
He
damage.
okay.
takes
if
yeah,
you
it takes
sit.
half damage.
Okay, roll the
He
damage.
takes 5.
Okay, there we go.
Thanks, Duh.
This is all also because I didn't know if you were in the front or the back. Forgot which character you were. Wanted to make sure you weren't torching your teammates, but
That would have been awful.
you're gonna learn one way or the other.
All right, the rat starts running. It jumps up. It brings down its claws first to attack you. Ooh, for a 6.
Nope.
So you see its claws. It just kind of wildly swipes, and then it comes in with its mouth just as it's trying to take a bite out of your shoulder for a 14.
Yep.
All right, that will be. It's not too bad. You take 4 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and then make a Constitution saving throw.
Drow were rat.
13.
13. Okay. So the were-rat jumps up. He brings down his claws first. You dodge. He brings down his teeth and kind of sinks them in and just releases it just right in your face. And at this time, you're going to hear the guard in the back just say, "Fuck this shit. I'm not repaid enough for this." And he's actually going to run off.
Maybe
what
we
this
should have
one-
ran.
Is going to 5, 10, 20. Gonna move up to here. He's gonna pull back his dagger and throw it. He's aiming actually at the were-rat this time. Stop moving. He throws the dagger and it hits the walls. He's not able to get it in. This one will move up then, right behind, and just kind of stop there and just be like, "Oi, that's our prisoner. Let him go."
who is it?
Our prisoner. Don't worry about it.
Tell me his first name. Is his name Ren?
His name's Prisoner. Don't worry about it.
Bullshit.
All right. And that's at the top of the order. But before we go to that, you all up top, you have seen these shadowy figures start moving around you, running rapidly, dark out, not really able to see, and you have all decided to go back to back, bracing for anything and anything that can happen. Give me perception checks.
Perception.
And it was nighttime, so if you need dark vision,
18 for Kiwi.
okay.
Well, since I don't have dark vision, I'd be rolling at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, then it is 16.
Okay.
15.
Okay. Still good. You're able to see that the shadows, there's 4 that aren't moving a whole lot. But then 2 others that seem to be moving more rapid speeds. Kiwi, you're able to see these 2. But Thormir and HK, you are not.
I raise my hammer in the air and call light on my hammer.
Well, first it will be... Yep,
Fall
it's your turn.
favor us.
What's the radius on that?
That's an
It
interesting number.
is no larger than 10 feet. 20-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 20 foot. So 40 feet total. 20 foot bright, 40 foot, or an additional 20 foot dim,
Okay.
but dim but illuminated.
All right, so you throw up your hammer, you cast the light. You can see the outlines of these two figures moving at abnormally faster speeds than what you're used to. And HK, because of the light, you are also able to see those as well. But they seem almost like blurs, like shadows. And Thormir, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's the only action I'm going to take at this time.
Okay. That's 2, 1. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3. Aha, I was smart. All right.
Are you
This
sure?
elf is going to pull back an arrow and just, in Elven, say, do any of you speak Elven?
I do. Kiwi does.
Okay. Kiwi, you will hear, get out of this area before a fatal strike lands. And it's going to shoot an arrow right at the ground at you, Kiwi. And yeah, it sticks right at your feet. Almost like a warning shot. With that, HK, you are now up.
Does it look to me like that was a warning shot? Because obviously I don't speak Elvish. I don't know what was said.
For the most, it kind of looked like either a warning shot or they just barely missed.
I'm assuming because it's not my turn, I can't share
Yeah.
with him what that said.
Let's.
Right.
Well then let's see. I will ready my shield and war mace just in case in a good on guard stance, and then prepare to dodge.
Okay. And with that, is it 2? Yeah. This one, you're going to see it sprint out of the woods and come right up to you, Kiwi, as you're the closest, and make a broad swipe right across your chest.
What happened to the warning shot? Warning
These
shot,
ones
now
aren't playing
die.
around. Yeah.
Prepare to die.
Yeah, that was a natural 20.
Oh.
That misses.
I have to try harder than that.
Oh man.
So
Okay.
you see this shadowy figure like beast out or fly out from the woods, stops right in front of you with a big slash right across your chest as you take it would be 8 points of slashing damage as that sword just right across your gut. And it will then
Aye.
break off and go right back to the woods.
Oh wow, he's quick. Okay.
Yeah, that one moves at an abnormal speed. Like as he made the attack, he kind of stopped and then right back. With that, it is this one's turn. It will run up as well and go for you, HK. As it goes for a swipe, you're going for a dodge, correct?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
That only works if he beats my AC roll.
Gotcha. No, he doesn't. He goes for a swipe and whiffs it completely and kind of sees you, quick glance of you, and then flies right
he-
back.
I was gonna say, if he dodges back, since I'm already prepared for battle, I'm gonna make an attack
Okay.
as he tries to, unless he's disengaging. With my war mace. Oh no, I wrote that down. Damn it. Was 8. 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage, and that's the mace that you got.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the fancy one. Come on, good roll. Oh, that was a shit roll. What? Thank God it does a fuck ton of damage. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, nice. So as it takes its swipe and it's about to jump back. You're already prepared. You bring your mace up and hit it, and it kind of gets it a good whack right on the chin, but still able to jump back and retreat the rest of the way. No, there we go. All right, and with that, this one is gonna pull back an arrow, and after seeing it, you swipe and says the time for peace is over, and it's gonna release an arrow at you, Thoramir. For how? They're either great rolls or terrible rolls. An 8, so nope. Suits the arrow, just goes flying off. Doesn't even hit the shield. Goes just flying off. Is this not even close? Kiwi, you are now up.
Okay, I'm pretty sure the time for peace was over when they tried to disembowel me a few turns ago. Okay, let's see. So I think at this point, the ones that the rest of the party was not aware of have already attacked. So they're
Yes.
now aware of their presence. Okay. I'm going to let the rest of the party know that because I can speak Elvish, I can tell these guys mean business. Obviously, they're not pulling their punches. So we need to get ready here. I'm going to, let's see if I have enough space. I want to run up to that elf just slightly northwest of me. Sorry, northeast. That one right there.
Okay.
And with my new and improved great
Oh.
hand axe, I would
Yeah.
like to take a two-handed across the body slash or attack with that one.
Okay, yeah. Roll for an attack.
Okay, and it is +2 to hit, so gosh. Okay, it's a 5.
You wield it up, go to swing, and actually get stuck on the tree behind you. You just hear a whack the tree, like, as you pull it loose. But now this ranger's looking at you as you're just kind of like, so he pulls back an arrow ready at you.
Oh man. Okay.
And with
What?
that,
Yeah, I rolled a 3. +2. Anyway, whoops. I'm still getting used to this thing.
right? Gotta find the right balance to it. All right, this ranger's gonna pull back an arrow, and it's gonna go for you, HK, as you're right in front of it. For a 10, you just see the
No,
arrow
sir.
go wide. It looks like these two elves are not prepared, not ready. So it just goes wide up into the woods somewhere. You kind of hear it hit a tree, like, ding, right in the tree. And with that, we're at the top of the order. Let's see what's going on underground. So you guys have tried to subdue the wolf. Aron, you are now up.
So, without using speak with animals or whatever, I'm gonna say in Gnomish, I'm gonna ask this where at, if he's friend or foe, or I'm gonna essentially repeat the same thing I said earlier. Like, we aren't trying to hurt you if you're trying to get away. If you're trying to get away, you can go, or you can help us take out these guards. Does he understand that?
You can't tell that if he understands or not.
Can I repeat it in Sylvan? Say the
Yeah.
same thing? I'm gonna do the exact same thing in Sylvan. Alright. I don't know. I don't want to kill it. I have a feeling we're gonna kill it and it's gonna be like, oh no, we killed a friend.
That's a good idea.
I'm trying to use what limited noggin ability I got, okay? So I can't tell the weird thing to duck, but I can tell these two guys to duck, and I'm gonna take a shot then at the guard that's just in front there.
Okay, yeah.
Can he see me or no?
The guard?
Yeah. Like if his natural light illuminates me, he could probably see me.
He can only see just past Argon. He can kind of see like Inaria's shadow, but that's
Okay.
it.
Can I roll with advantage then or no? If I'm like invisible, essentially.
They don't rely on dark vision,
Or
so it's
That's
only
fine.
for dark vision, right? That you're like invisible.
yeah. Like if
Okay.
they rely on dark vision to see me and I'm like 10 feet in front of them, they still wouldn't be able to see me.
Okay.
But that's just for dark vision creatures.
Yep. They do not.
Okay. Ooh, 25.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Cool. So my regular damage is 3 plus 6, so 9 piercing, and a 6 on the moonlight die. So 15.
You pull back your bow. As you pull back, that familiar light starts to go from the bow all the way to the string, to the tip of the arrow. You release, and as you release, you see once again those silver wisps of like moonlight coming off your arrow that it goes whack right into the guard. You said 6 moonlight and how much on the regular?
9.
15. Ooh, could not do the math.
And you, tonight is in game is last night was the last full moon.
Correct.
So this night is different.
Yep.
Did I notice anything different in the bow when I shot it, or feel anything different that I could like discern actually, or
nothing like major. You can't get nothing like big to it. It just
Okay.
still felt powerful, and you felt the presence of the moon as the arrow
Cool.
launched off.
I'm gonna
It's
try to
almost
start
like
spending.
You could feel like the wisps fly as they went.
Okay, I'm gonna try to start spending like a little more time with the bow itself, like as I do like my meditations and stuff,
Okay,
just to see if I can like get more attuned to it or whatever,
gotcha.
if that's a thing.
You release the arrow, it goes flying past the were-rat, and it strikes the guard. You kind of hear him push back a little, as also the moonlight also gave away that there's more than just the people that he sees. And just as he lets out this grunt. Inaria, it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, since I heard Aron mention that this could possibly be Rin, I'm actually going to tell Argon, and I'm going to tell him to duck, but I'm also going to yell Rin or Aaron duck just to see if the were-rat responds. Does the were-rat respond to me saying Rin, Aaron? Okay, he just goes at me. All right, that's cool. I'm going to aim for the one that Aron was aiming at as well.
Okay.
And we rolled a 14 plus 6. We got 20.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yay. Okay. Now I can use a new one. I can use a new bow. Okay. All right. Let me pull up what I can do with that. Let's see. So still normal D8.
Mhm.
Well, that didn't matter. I got a 1. So we got 1 with that, and I think I get +2. Yeah. Okay. So 3. All right. So we're math. Math is hard. And then for cold damage, oh, I got an 8.
Hey.
Ooh. So
got 8 with
you
the cold
release your arrow. The were-rat kind of just, as it goes flying by, hits the guard that Aron just hit, but it kind of just like strikes, like grazes his shoulder, and it kind of just like leaves a cut. And he's but you can see from the cut, it just instantly starts to turning to ice, as it looks like the frost did more damage than the arrow, and it just kind of goes up his face as he falls back, dying from the frost damage.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
go.
shit. Oh shit. Oh,
I'm gonna look back at Aron and be like, I can freeze people.
A nice shot, as I've said before.
All
We
right.
gotta have we gotta have a shoot off.
Let's go.
And with that, Argon, you are now up.
Okay. I'm still not sure about this were-rat that's in front of us. They seem to think it's somebody we know, but everything that they've tried is proving to be not working. So,
It's not also. It's neutrally working.
fair.
It's
I still
He
feel as
hasn't-
if he might need to be slowed down, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
cast Sword Burst. Step forward towards him and cast
Okay.
Sword Burst.
And that is all around you, correct?
Yeah, so that's just specify the step forward part to kind of get away from my group. So like almost walking into him.
So they go all around you. So if you did do it, Inaria would have to make a dex save as well.
Make a dex save, Aria.
All right. So you cast Sword Burst. You see these swords start circling around you, as Inaria and the were-rat both have to make dex saves.
Best of luck, everybody else.
Ah,
Oh,
Oh no.
I got 3 plus 4. I got a 7.
Oh no.
And you got like what 10 HP anyways?
I got 20, but I'm super squishy.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
no.
all right. So Argon roll damage for Inaria.
Ah,
I'm gonna smell roasted elf coming up through that hole.
4.
All right. So Inaria, you take 4 points of force damage. The were-rat rolled an 18,
Oh.
so he's able to kind of step back away from the swords.
Do
Yeah,
I have a
I'm
chance to
thinking-
kick Argon into the were-rat?
Blue on blue. Come
Um,
on.
Like as a I'll count it as like
As a reaction?
Reaction? Yeah.
Okay, do I just roll a d20?
Yeah.
Okay. So my dice gave me a 12. Do I add a modifier to that?
Are you trying to get like forcefully or just like push him in like just?
I'm not doing forceful.
add your strength modifier to it.
Okay, so strength modifier is +2, so we got a 14.
14. Arion, what's your AC?
13.
You just feel this boot from behind you kind of push you on the butt as you kind of go forward towards the were-rat that's already kind of backing up, and it continues to back up. Just,
Cool. As I'm falling forward, can I like? Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna fall forward. Let this happen.
You started it.
I know. That's okay.
okay.
I'll take a boot in the keister.
Wouldn't be the
Surprised
first
that's all
time.
you took.
All right. It is now the were-rat's turn. It's started to see these spectral swords go at you. You started to come at it. It's now scared. It sees that you guys killed one guard. It's going to turn around and start running in the opposite direction. Jumps over this dead body and is going to go for this guard as he makes a swipe to get past it.
As he does that, can I look at everybody and say, "Go, go, go," and like turn around? Does everybody want to run away from this thing?
I don't.
Okay, that's all right. Fine, stay. I mean,
You're the only
stand
one who's
up
like-
and
Right.
die.
That's 17 to hit. Brings down its claws. Oh wow, max damage 6. Dead. Brings down its claws to kind of push it up against the wall and go for a bite to subdue the. Oh, not that one. To subdue the guard. That's a 7. That also hits. Jesus, this is where it's doing damage. 4 points of piercing damage. And
Yeah, I
the
do
guard
want
has
to
to
run
make a con save.
Oh no, another were-rat.
Why?
As he bites into the guard, you see him release, and he's able to, after he hits, sneak past it as the tunnel starts to widen up. And he was there. He's just gonna get like right beside him as he's pushed him up against the wall. It is now the guard's turn. The guard, you see him like gasping at where he got bit at, just as it like almost burning him, and he kind of wants to grapple the were-rat as he pushes him up against the wall. Whew. And you just see him now grappled, like both of these creatures, the guard and the were-rat, struggling, grappling in the tunnel, trying to subdue what you can think is the were-rat. And with that, we go back up top to you guys
the
who
above
are
ground lad.
dealing with the two fast assailants and what seems to be some elves in the forest. Thoromir, you are now up.
Okay. I cast spiritual weapon, summoning Thor's hammer on the dude in the lower left corner, taking the shape of a hammer.
All right. You cast your spiritual weapon. A giant hammer forms, and it goes for which one are you aiming for?
Lower.
Down here.
The fast dude.
Okay.
That one. Natural 20. And it would be it's D8 plus 1D8 plus 6 or plus 4. So that's 10. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Welcome in, Raiders. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to D&D night. But Aftermath, thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate it. How was your stream? How are you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome
got a
in.
raid?
What's going on? I love it. All the hype. The raid.
It's a
Welcome
raid.
in.
Cat booty.
Welcome
There's
to
a
D&D
raid
night. All the
coming
booties.
from
Oh, they're
Cat
throwing all the booties at you.
Booty.
Watch out for the booties. Aftermath,
just
how was
sounds
your stream?
weird
How are you
now.
doing? Thank you so much for
Thinking
that
about
raid.
it.
I appreciate it.
Stop thinking about it, you weirdo.
What's up, AD? How you
Can't help
doing?
it.
Hello,
I like it,
hello. Good, good. We were
Mm.
playing Wild Beyond the Wish. Ooh, nice.
Here,
How did it
Sean
go?
likes drinking
Hopefully
about
you
it,
didn't
too.
like experience any like player deaths or nothing.
That blacksmith
Hopefully
who
everyone made
loves
it.
thinking about it.
Pound. But welcome in. We are
Welcome to
right
my
now in the
basement.
middle of an intense battle. We've
Whoa.
got 2 battles actually going on as the party kind of
Oh,
It's called
separated.
captivity.
Here's my cool
Yeah, they're
comic
dealing
book
it. But
collection.
Raiders, welcome in. My name is Cap. We play D&D on Tuesday nights. We have an absolute
Yes, sir.
blast. Welcome, welcome in.
Get that out.
No deaths,
Now's
no
the best
combat
time.
tonight. All RP. Ooh,
I gotta
nice.
get that out of my system. Fuck,
Nice.
man.
You know, a good RP session, you gotta have those every
The
now and then.
greatest
You
time
gotta
for
have
that,
those
man.
every now and then. I think last
Hey,
session
there's
was
always a
like
good
all
time to chill
RP.
Buffalo Bill, dude.
So we like start off this session. I was like, okay, you guys are going right into battle. Let's go.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't know
but
if
that's
Twitch
good. No
appreciates
deaths,
that.
some good RP, good storytelling, good learning about what's going on and player knowledge. I love it. I love it. But now it's time to get back into the battle. So once again, Aftermath, thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your community. And let's see what these shenanigans are going up to.
Damn.
All right, you cast your spiritual weapon. It comes
Mhm.
down, and you can see what.
I love the
miss?
transition.
I can keep up with everything. You bring down, and it's able to just kind of nick the assailant as he now has this gloating hammer floating above him. Just and with that, it is now.
You said it just nicks him?
Now, yes. All right. So now this elf
50.
is going to pull back its arrow after seeing Kiwi go. Thormir swinging. It's going to go for Kiwi. It's the one that gave you the warning shot. It's going to aim at you and release an arrow for 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh, these guys are not messing around with you.
Seriously. I requested dice change.
Oh, you're lucky. It does 2
Elle's
points
passing me a
of
different set of dice for me.
2 points of piercing damage on you,
Ah,
and it
that's
just kind of
cool.
like nicks like your shoulder or something. Just like nice
Yeah,
little
that's a spring
sting.
breeze.
It's the vest.
Alright.
You gotta take the vest off, dude. It's too powerful.
Okay.
All right. Now, this guy, him or 2, yeah. This one will come out of the woods. It's already made 1 attack against you, Kiwi. It's gonna go and make another swipe at you. Lose this one. Phew, maybe lose that one. 7. So it's moving so fast, it doesn't even get time to plant its feet. It just whiffs completely and retreats back to the woods.
It slipped on the
That's a
wet
tree
grass.
chunk you threw.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, HK, you are up.
So I'm going to reach down and grab a chunk of metal off my hip. You're going to see a glow in the palm surrounding the metal. And I'm going to reach up onto my shoulder and put it there. And when I remove my hand, you're going to see a spider turret. This is an eldritch cannon. That's my actual turn, but as a bonus action, the turret can shoot whoever I want it to. The guy who decided to disengage to the immediate east next to that stump, the cannon is going to target him.
There we go.
Badass.
That's dope.
You guys just see like this little spider turret appear and just start aiming at the guy behind him.
Hold on, I gotta see what the attack modifier is. I'm sorry, it is a force ballista.
Ooh.
Even better. That is a 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
2d8. For 12 points of force damage, and then he is knocked 5 feet away.
All right, you shoot it off and kind of pushes him back. You see him go 5 feet. It seems like it's almost knocked the wind from his. Wrong one. There we go. And just kind of gasping as he's turned. He's now focused directly on you, HK. Right,
As he should be.
With that, this elf is gonna pull back an arrow, shooting for you, Thoromir, as you're attacking. Whew.
What?
Don't need to worry about that. The arrow just goes complete wide. Roll 4. I don't have any luck with these. Then let's see. Kiwi, you are now up.
I'm going to channel my fighting spirit and use one of my instances of that.
Okay.
Alas, it's a real move. So that gives me 5 temporary HP and gives me advantage on weapon attacks for the remainder of the turn.
Okay,
Which I will then
let's go.
proceed to make another attack against that elf in front of me. Another
Alright.
horizontal slash.
You going two-handed with it?
Two-handed with it, yes.
Okay.
2 hands.
Okay, it's a 16 to hit.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Okay, let's see. It's the first time I've done damage with this thing. I need a 12 and an 8. Do I have an 8? Yeah, there's. No, hang on.
Yep.
Sorry, I wasn't prepared. Thanks. Okay. So 12, 7 plus. Okay, that is 13.
13 points of damage? Slashing?
13 points of slashing damage, yes.
All right. You go back, you pull, and you strike the elf. And just as the your great axe goes deep into its hip, you can see blood starting to pour out onto your axe head. But as the blood like pours onto the axe head, it just kind of like falls off as if nothing even was on it.
It's pretty cool. I don't even need to clean the blood off.
All right. And with that, that was.
Nice.
Well, that's one of the weak ones, too.
Do somebody
right.
appreciate that?
As it has the axe now in its hip, it's going to grab just an arrow and just go to, like, try to stab you with it. Nope, it's in way too much pain. It rolled a 7. It goes to stab and it just kind of like falls over a little bit, further deepening the cut that your axe has already started, taking a couple more points of damage as well. All right.
Cool.
And this elf is going to pull back an arrow. After seeing you pull out the turret, it's kind of interested. It's going to aim right at you, HK, to try to take you out, going right for your head.
They can try.
Yeah, that's 14. Nope. The arrow just goes wide once again. Right, it is now time to go back into the tunnel underground. You see these two are now grappling. Aron, you are now up.
Do I have a clear shot or no?
Not really. They're pretty much grappled. They're kind of fighting.
Okay.
You can try to like be specific with who you want to aim at and fire. Their AC will be just a little bit higher.
Okay. Can I move in front of Argon? Is there enough room for me to shimmy in front?
Not where you guys are at. Up here is when the tunnel starts to open up a little bit more.
Okay. So I'm going to let them know. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot at this guard, but I'm going to close my eyes when I do it, and I'm going to let the bow guide the arrow itself, and hopefully I get a little bit of help from somebody. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm putting my
Hey,
faith.
don't
I'm
shoot
putting my
me.
faith in my goddess.
Don't
You
hurt
guys-
me.
No,
I've
you
already
guys-
been hurt.
I'm gonna lay down flat on the ground
I'm gonna follow.
on my
Yeah.
stomach.
So
Well,
you
it's
guys
like
are
you
both
guys-
drop into the ground.
You guys
Yep.
duck.
Okay.
I'm gonna line my shot up at at the guard as best I can, but I'm gonna close my eyes and just have faith that my arrow is gonna be true.
Okay. Roll.
Just in
We'll
case he's
see.
targeting computer.
Boom, plus 10. That's a 27 to hit.
Okay.
10.
So-
Jesus Christ.
When
That's fancy.
you pull back your bow, is that when you close your eyes?
Yeah, so like I look, I pull it back, and then I close them and look up.
Okay. So you pull back your bow, you can see the moonlight starting to go, centering at the tip of the arrow. You see your targets, you close your eyes, and you release as you hit the guard, because you rolled so high. Roll damage.
Sick. So 9 regular damage again, and then 1 measly moonlight damage. Just one little wisp, like on his cheek. That's about it.
Oh, it's
Okay, you see them grappling, fighting. You release the arrow as you do it blindly, still able to find your mark. You hear, ow! And from the arrow, kind of like force them to let go. The were-rat now has an opportunity to get past him just a little bit, and he's going to take it. And Arya, it is now your turn.
Well, that was impressive. I don't think I can beat that. I'm going to aim at that guard as well. I'm actually going to try to aim at his legs because we
Okay.
might can get some information from him. So I'm going to try to make it where he can't go anywhere.
Okay.
12 plus 6. So we have an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then 7 plus 2 for normal damage. So that's 9. And then for frost, 7 for frost. Did I accidentally kill him?
Ooh, it was 7 for frost. How much was the first damage?
7 plus 2, so 9.
You release your arrow. It goes past him. It kind of scrapes the back of his knee. If it was just a normal arrow, it'd be fine. But the frost just ends up taking over his entire leg. And you just hear him like screaming, ah, ah, as the ice goes further up in the thigh. And it ends up shattering, and he just falls. Just
Ah,
Well, I think he's indisposed.
you Sub-Zero'd him.
He gone.
Yeah,
Oh, he died!
yeah, no, he's dead.
Yeah.
I just thought he wouldn't have a leg.
Exploded.
Sweep the leg right off.
Take it off, Johnny.
All
Oops.
right, Argon, it is now your turn.
Ah.
What's the rat doing at this point?
It is just turned on. That's all
Just
you
what?
see. It's just turned, like
Okay.
towards the.
I'm just gonna use my turn to look back and be like, why do you guys think this rat is so important to us?
I just have a feeling. It's in my gut. And growing up the way I did and living the way I did, I survived by trusting my gut. So
As you guys are talking, the were-rat's just gonna slowly take off and run down the edge of the tunnel.
Do we want to follow it?
I kind of want to track it and see where it's going. I'm extremely curious about this thing.
All right. Well, he's already kind of hurt, if
Yeah.
anything. So let's just follow him.
And we don't know about what's going on outside either, do
No,
we?
you guys have no
No.
idea.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
The last time
So,
you
yeah.
guys just told them that you were gonna go explore, and you went down, and you were supposed to come up at some point.
Right.
Get
And then we heard it close. Did we hear when HK just like chucked it into the fucking woods?
No, because you guys said you just kept going after you heard
Right.
it closed.
Shit.
You're like, oh, door's closed. I guess just keep going.
Yep, heard. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm following this
Alright.
thing, dude. I want to know where he's going.
Yeah, that's where we're
Yeah.
at.
And Argon's just like, I guess.
I guess. I'll
Peer
show you the
pressure.
way.
He's just getting pushed.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're at the top of the order up here. Thoromir, you are now up. You've got your spiritual weapon above the assailant over here. What would you like to do?
I'm going to smack him twice
Okay.
using Water Priest for double attacks. Natural 20 and a 10. And
Hopefully he's a
then-
dead Jim on the first one.
All right.
Let's
The
see.
20 hits, so roll damage on that one.
Let me gotta remember. 1d8 plus 2 more 6. 10. And if the second one hit, it would be an 11.
The second one does not hit. So you once again, you bring down your hammer again, hitting him, whacking him harder. He's just kind of getting whacked around with this hammer right now as he's trying to dodge it and not doing very successfully.
The hammer's coming from above his head, straight down. It's not swinging, it's coming straight down.
Okay. So you see it's coming down. He's trying to dodge it, still whacking him on the shoulders as he's passing by. This elf, it's seeing you control the hammer. It's going to pull back an arrow and change from Kiwi to you and release an arrow. Okay, come on. Can't lose any more dice. I'm just throwing them all over the place. For a non-natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh.
Where's the Kiwi at?
All right. So it's pulling back the arrow, firing. That's 5 points of piercing damage, Thoromir.
Thoromir or Kiwi?
It changed its target. It's
Oh,
moved on
okay.
to
Sorry.
because you're kind of like in the woods, scraping with this one. So seeing the spiritual weapon, it's trying to take out that spiritual weapon.
Got it.
All right. And with that, HK, you are now up.
So there's the. I'm at this elven archer to the south. I'm going to menacingly stalk towards it like a metal death killing machine that I am. And I'm going to melee attack it. Her, him, whatever. Can't make out.
Okay.
Picture's tiny. With my hammer. My war's hammer. Oh, shyster. 24 to hit.
Just barely hits. Yeah.
Hey, hit as long as it hits.
Yeah.
Just barely. Doesn't matter. Fuck math. 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Jesus.
And then after I bash in the archer's face, my little spider turret's gonna take another shot at that guy they had shot before.
All right. So you guys just see HK menacingly walk over to this one, just take its war base, bam, right to the face. The archer kind of pulls back, blood pooling from its now clearly broken nose. It's off to one side. Your turret turns and fires.
Oh, well. That's a 19 on the die. I don't even know what the fucking modifier is. 6. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
2.
This man's just got like a little turret on his shoulder.
It's great. I love it. 2d8. For 10 points of force damage. And it's knocked back another 5 feet if he survives. I don't know how much damage he suffered.
He suffered quite a bit. You see the cannon shoot, and it hits him like right in the chest. As it hits his chest, you just see blood cough up. Just and he falls back the 5 feet dead.
Ooh, anime style. Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
You get to
right.
choose HK which ones you want to make, right? Like right then.
I have 3 choices. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a shield, a flamethrower, or this bad boy.
Oh yeah. It's like Roland from Borderlands, just like chucking turrets out.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
I want a flamethrower.
There's a spell for that.
It, multi-classing.
No, I just want the
All right.
flamethrower.
This one's
I don't
gonna
want to be the
start
flamethrower.
rushing towards you, Thoromir, as it brings up the sword, and it's rushing, just making a wide swipe at you for a 18 to hit.
Armor class is 18. You tell me, boss.
All right. Then you take 6 points of slashing damage as it swipes up, goes and swipes, and you can see blood start to come out of the corner of its mouth as it's gotten closer to you.
Thoromir took damage? What world are we living in?
It's going to run back towards this.
Is Pike okay?
Run back towards this way.
Still in my beard.
Oh yeah, he's still in the
Okay.
beard. Pike has like retreated into the beard, and they're all going for body shots. They're going for like the body shots. Yeah. All right, it starts to pull back. With that, Kiwi, you are now up. You've got this one elf on your axe. What would you like to do?
I'm going to attempt to pry my axe out if I can. Maybe
Yep.
use my foot to do so, and then take another slash at the exact same spot, the open wound,
Ooh.
two-handed as well. Going
Okay.
for a Darth Maul.
Yeah, easy enough. You pull the axe out. It seamlessly like flips in your hands, ready to go again, and you bring it down to swipe.
And that is a 10.
You pull out, you get it ready, you swipe, and this elf's able to just duck back just a little bit as it swipes at it, and you hit the tree right beside, effectively almost cutting down the tree. You see it start to go. But the
How
elf is now
anticlimactic.
holding on to the hip, ready to attack. And with that, it is as it pulls out another arrow. One hand on the hip, you've effectively completely taken out its bow. Going to come at you with an arrow, just bringing it down. Son of a gun. For an 8. You're
It's a
able
miss.
to. It's not able to get like its feet down. Its one leg seems to be going numb as it just swipes at you, falling forward. With that, this elf, HK with you right in front of it, it's going to pull out a dagger from its back and just go in for a swipe at you. Which one's feeling lucky? This one. I would like to take that back. Yeah. 17.
No.
Good roll still, but yeah. It goes for a swipe. You're able to just kind of like tilt your head back just in like a menacing fashion. It's like, oh, that's all you got? Leaves.
Just wait till it's my turn again.
Alright, that one went, that one went.
Your head's gonna be paste.
Alright, this one is going to pull back an arrow, and it's going to go for you, Thorm, as you're standing out there. 13. The arrow just goes wide, just barely nicking. You can kind of hear it ding off the shield. We're at the top of the order. Thormir, it is now your turn.
Again, using Water Priest. I'm going after those Speedy Gonzalez there. Let's see. And I'm running at him with my hammer. 24 for the first. And 16 plus 7 is the 23.
I have both hit. Roll damage.
Yeah, a little bit of math problems there.
It's like I thought about getting one of those calculators or the watch calculators for like quick
Let's see. Okay, so that's 8, 11, and then my. Okay, so he takes a total of bludgeoning damage 11, 8, 19, and the lightning damage 7 total.
Okay. You come up just with a fierce. You are pissed that it hit you. You bring down your hammer. You hit it once. You can see the lightning coming, and you can feel it after the first hit. You just feel like his life go out of him. He's completely dead. You go for the second one, and it ends up flinging him back 10 feet as he is dead.
Did.
All right. There's gone a. Oh, the archer. Okay, cool. With that, this one will start to make its way out of the woods a little bit to see, pull back its arrow, and go for you, HK, as you're right there. 12. You see this arrow just kind of go past you, just hit like the tree right next to you. HK, you're now up. You got the one in front of you.
So I'm gonna notice the arrow come by.
Oh yeah.
It's just gonna short little head nod so that my turret knows that person's next on its hit list.
That one.
So I'm gonna make a war mace attack to the archer in front of me still.
Okay.
22 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
For 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. You take your war mace, you hit it, you just, once again, the nose is already broken, you kind of hit it in the side, just kind of pushing it over. You can hear like bones start to crack as you're hitting it, putting in one hell of a wallop on this ranger.
Then my turret is going to attack the archer. +6. For 19.
That hits. Roll damage. Jesus.
It's a spell attack modifier, man. It's fucking
Yeah.
great. For 12 points of force damage. And then she's knocked back 5 feet into the woods.
Right out of the
Back
woods.
from
She
whence you
came
came.
back into the woods. She goes. With that, it is. Get out of the way. This one's turn. You're gonna hear a whistle coming, almost like a signal, like bird call or something. And as this moment, this one just slowly starts to pull back and retreat. Keith or nope. There we go. Hearing the whistle, this one's going to start to look to try to get out and start to disengage.
I was gonna say, if she doesn't disengage, I'm gonna attack her.
Okay, yep.
Oh, she didn't disengage?
No, she did not. So she's trying to flee, so you get an opportunity of attack.
That's just checking on that.
Yep.
18.
That hits. Roll damage.
For 12 points.
You see the ranger start to turn and run away. You're like, nope. And you bring your war mace around and you just crack it right in the back of the head as you see an instant open wound. You can see like the skull of it. You knock the skin clean off and the bones cracking. It just kind of falls forward dead before it gets the opportunity to run.
Fatality.
Nice.
Thoromir, it is now your turn. You heard the whistle as that one is now gone and fleed. You've got the two that are over here.
Okay. Is my hammer still there, or
Yep.
my spiritual hammer?
Mm-hmm.
Can I swing my spiritual hammer at the one that's at Kiwi?
It's got what, the 60 feet of movement?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll just make it. So yep.
By Thor's mighty arm! And I gesture for the hammer to go swing. And as a bonus action, swing again on that chick.
I think you can only swing once. You'll use a bonus action to move it, and then your action will be to strike.
Okay. That would be 24.
That hits. Roll damage.
That's 8. 8, 8, 8, 8. Where'd the 8 go? That would be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
That does the trick. Are you going down for another whack-a-mole head pat? All right.
Absolutely.
You guys see the spiritual weapon hammer fly through the air, Kiwi coming at you and bopping the elf that's right in front of you, already holding its hip. You can see as it cracks, her top of the skull kind of like caves in just a little bit, and she just falls as blood starts coming from her mouth, completely dead. And with that, after hearing the whistle, this one is also going to pull back and retreat. And you guys handled your little ambush you had out there.
It's working.
Going to search the body in front of me.
Yeah, I'll search the body in front of me as well.
Okay.
Even though I didn't secure the kill on that one.
I'm searching my corpses then.
On all the corpses, you guys don't find any gold. Their clothes seem tattered. They've almost seemed like they don't belong anywhere. They're just scraps they pulled together. The Thormir, on your assailant, you notice that he's got markings on his forearm. Markings that you haven't seen before. But after looking at all of the blood rituals and hearing about them, you can tell that he kind of touched in the water of like dark magic and what to possibly even was a part of one.
Okay. I yell out to the rest of the party. This one has markings on his arms. What about the rest of yours?
Nothing on the one near me. Just rags.
Do I see any on either of the ones that I killed?
The only markings you see are on the two assailants that were moving faster. The rest seem like very tattered clothing, not really like pieced together real well. Almost seems
Okay.
like these were hired arms. They don't have the bandit mark. They don't have anything specific about them.
Can I go over to the corpse near Thormir and see if, having read the books that I have, if I recognize any of the markings?
Yeah. So as you walk over there, you look at the markings. Give me a history check with advantage.
It's a 20, non-natural.
Okay. You can tell that these are definitely markings that seem to be pulled from blood rituals. Nothing's, though, that it's specific from the book. You see, like, markings here and there that would have been used in other blood rituals. Those that revolve around, like, turning one into a lichen of some sort. Or a werebeast.
Okay. I'm going to share with the party. These symbols look like they're related to blood rituals, but nothing we've come across so far. Something more of a lichen nature, so perhaps a different of the 5 monsters.
Yeah, but we don't know any of this in the tunnels yet.
Right, now I'm
Correct.
sharing this
Those
with
in the
HK
tunnels
and
have no idea
Thormir.
what's going on.
I go down to one knee, prop my hammer in front of me and give thanks to Thor and pray for healing.
Are you casting a spell, or?
Yes. cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
So it's
I'm gonna go over to the hole in the ground where the other 3 idiots went. I'm just gonna jump on down in there.
There's stairs leading down.
Oh yeah, I'm hot dropping in like a metallic cannonball.
ODST, man.
Yeah. What are you meatbags doing when I arrive at the bottom?
You gotta get in there, bro. We in there.
Yeah, we're deep
Deep up in
in that
So,
hole.
as you jump into the hole, it's pitch black. There's not a whole lot of light or anything. You can't really see any light ahead of you. You're just in a dark hole now.
I have a torch, it's fine.
Okay. And you can see the tunnel. It seems to be like man-made. You can see like claw marks on it going down towards the way that they came or went.
I still don't see why you don't have night vision. That's just the weirdest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a little bit weird.
I should, but it's not on the character sheet.
Yeah.
It doesn't make
Alright.
sense to me either.
So, while you three take care of the bodies up top, you three are continuing on chasing the were-rat.
Can we
Yeah.
loot the bodies first?
Yeah, I want to loot a body first before we move on.
Okay, Argon, you're technically in front, so you get first choice.
I'll kill the lead guard, the one that was like doing most of the talking.
Okay. You search him, and you find 5 gold pieces. And then it seems like scrolls and documents of like paperwork.
Paperwork for what? Can I tell?
Give me an investigation check.
26.
Alright, yep.
No, 25. Yeah, 25.
Okay, you start going through the papers and looking at them, and it looks like it's talking about grabbing a werebeast to use for a summoning, for a sacrifice. They want to pull in this person, and it's got a name on it, Pierre. And
Pierre?
Pierre, yep.
you're the Pewy rat.
Talking about how he can shapeshift, how he can change, how he can turn into a werebeast of some sorts, but they're not sure which one, and to subdue him and bring him back for the sacrifice.
I'm gonna like kind of hold the papers out and share them with Anaria and Aron. Just be like, I don't know if this is that Pierre person, but it could be. And if these papers are true, he could be a pretty powerful shapeshifter of some sort.
Didn't it say that they're bringing him here for a ritual though?
Yeah,
He's here against his will.
He's not. Yeah, he does. He didn't want to be here, according to these papers. They're like papers to go out and get him.
Okay.
So they're doing another ritual. Should we go back and get the rest of the party before we continue if they're doing rituals down here?
I personally will keep following the were-rat. I don't want to lose him.
I'll go with you just to kind of guide you through the city. I don't
Yeah,
want you to get lost.
Like if he gets too far, we lose his trail. We can wait, but I want to personally go forward quickly. If you want to go back though and tell them, I mean, shit to me, but I'm gonna be going forward. I don't want to lose him.
I'll stay with you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Elves stick to the half. These ones do. They actually don't. They're dicks, but we do. Damn it.
We do. We're the good elves.
In Naria, on the second body, you find the same paperwork, same scrolls, and whatnot. Talk about Pierre and the were-rat, and he's got. Oh,
He's got an attack dog.
oh,
Somebody scroll an attack dog. Damn. That was hilarious.
Ring the doorbell.
oh.
They obviously don't know what's going on in here. We don't have time
Right.
for doorbells.
Oh man. Okay. I'm awake. You find 10 gold pieces on that one. Ooh.
Just different enough. Like, whoa, what the shit is that?
They're still going.
Vicious little shih tzus, man. They're gonna
Just trying
get
to
you.
just trying to drop off
One
those
can't
deliveries.
bark.
Aww.
She's the one that sounds weird.
That's not a cat? That wasn't a cat.
It's not an emergency. It was another yard services person. I think there's more yard services per people per capita here than any other place in the world.
Either
See
that
him
or,
coming, they
Jehovah's
just-
Witness
Oh,
coming
man.
coming to your door.
Yeah.
Those are fun though. You can really mess with those
True.
guys.
You can fuck with them so hard.
I get all sorts because there's a church right outside the front of my subdivision. So they're like, hey, come on down for special service. I'm like, no, I ain't got time for your shit.
Yeah, we get a lot of those as well. I'm gonna start leaving my lawnmower just in the driveway.
So they know you have
So
one.
they know.
I got
Yeah.
this.
With a note, under floor mat 20. Tank is full. Like, go for it, dude.
All right. Those three that are up top, what are you guys doing? HK kind of jumped down to the hole. Kiwi and Thoromir, are you guys following?
Might as well.
Might as well. We've checked everything up here.
Going in. Gonna find and catch up to everybody else.
Do I have any?
Alright.
I have a pastry. Or do we have any pastries? We should leave. I think Anari's still got a backpack full of pastries.
I believe so.
I think I have one. What are we doing?
We got to try Hansel and Gretel it, so they know where we're at.
Okay,
Little-
okay, we're
little
Hansel and Gretel it.
breadcrumbs.
I have one piece,
Shit,
With
one pastry.
one pastry.
How did we dwindle down so much?
You guys ate quite a bit.
Yeah. And then our other ones got old.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll leave a little bread trail.
All right, you guys start taking the pastry and just break off a little bit as you guys are continuing down the only way you can go. As you guys get to the part where the were-rat and the guards were, it starts to widen up a little bit, so you can go side by side now, and you can easily kind of get around each other as you continue on. HK, Thoromir, Kiwi, what's your guys' order of going down?
I'm
Well-
first.
Okay.
Yeah, he went
HK
down.
in the
was
hole
first. I'll go down after HK.
Okay, and then Thoromir bringing up the rear. And then HK, you've got a torch, correct?
Yes,
My
sir.
hammer
Okay.
are still lit.
So you guys are making your way down to
Right.
the tunnel and are making your way through. As you get about to a good point, you start to see like a dead body in the middle of the tunnel with what looks to be like severe frost damage on it.
That must be our friend's bow.
So it looks like they went this way. Let's keep going.
Okay, you guys keep going, and as you look down, you can see like little bits of like pastry left behind you, and you start to like step
Definitely
on
our
a couple
friends.
crumbs and whatnot. As you guys are catching up, you three are making your way, and as you get closer and closer, you can start to hear the were-rat again, as it's like strangling, like snarls, and you guys can start to see him at what looks to be the exit, like the end of it. And he's kind of like looking up and like looking down, looking around, trying to figure out where to go. And he sees you, and as he then just bolts straight up, you can hear like wood breaking as he jumps through this hole and takes off.
Yeah.
Well, there's a were-rat loose in the city now.
Dude, your shirt had eyeballs, and that was creepy.
Ah!
what the fuck, dude?
He's in like extra cuddly mode right now.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. What the fuck is going on? Are we gonna keep going after this dude?
I don't know much about where we're at. If they bite somebody, do they change? Like,
I have
how
no
does
idea.
this work? Argon, you got bit. Do you feel okay?
If I'm feeling all right as of right now. I was only like been what 5 minutes ago or something like that, but I feel fine as of right now.
Okay.
Can I medicine check his bite wound to see if it looks like there's anything abnormal going on with it?
Yeah, you could look at it.
Okay.
Good looks.
Let's see. Plus, I never used medicine, so I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's a 16.
Oh, let's go.
You look at it, and from what you can tell, it looks like a pretty clean bite. There's nothing drawing your attention, nothing to signal that it's like infected or anything that you're used to.
Okay, I'll let Argon know. It seems to be something you're used to. Just use your usual routine for patching yourself up, and I think you'll be fine.
Pat him on the back and say, "Thanks, Doc." And then I'll pull out my flask and be like, "The only medicine I need." Take a shot really fast.
If you actually pour that on the wound, it'll cleanse the area of bacteria.
I think I'm good. Just the shot for me.
Okay.
Hand desanitizing stations.
Are you guys continuing where the?
I am.
Okay.
If they if they don't want to, they can lay back. But I'm gonna try to track it at least to see if it stops somewhere.
You
Because if it's
guys start to make your way towards where the were-rat jumped up, you can see stairs and what looks like there was like a latch above, a wooden latch. You look up and it seems to be like a room of some sort. You can see faint light. You can't tell what it is, but it doesn't open up to like outdoor area. Do you want to go up?
Alright.
Yeah, might as well.
I'll go
Alright,
first. If
I'll go right behind you.
I'll be in the back.
'cause
And I'm
I'm
standing
like,
far away from Argon, so I don't get hit again.
Or farted on.
Aron, you make your way
Or
up, and
farted on.
as
I just
you-
want to peek first.
as you give me a stealth check.
Done and done. That's a 19 on the die.
Okay, yep.
Let's
You're
go.
able to peek up and through like the splintered wood and the latch, you can see now it opens up into like this fairly smaller room. It's lit by like a torch, nothing in it. It just seems like a room that's goal purpose is to hold this latch, like keep this latch covered from peering eyes. Right in front of you, there's a door. It's kind of like swinging as it looks like it was just pushed open forcefully. And just faintly, you can hear the were-rat as you hear what seems like arrows flying.
Okay, I'm going. I'm up. If I hear the arrows, I'm climbing up fast and running in the direction of the were-rat.
Okay, you
There
jump
we
up the
go.
ladder. Argon and Ara, you just see Aron jump up and bolt out. As Argon, you follow, and Ara, you're close behind. As you bust out of the door, you realize that you're in what looks like an alleyway. And it looks like possibly Xerox, but not a part that you've been to. And about 50 feet in front of you, you can see the were-rat. Now, laying on its back, 2 arrows in its chest.
Do I see the people who shot the arrows?
You see 3 guards walk up and just kind of like look at him and just kind of like kick him a little bit. They then look up.
What do we do, Argon? They're guards now. Do we
And they
kill
see
these
you.
guys?
Oi!
And
Hey! Come here!
let's just go see what they want. I'll kind of wink at you.
Do they see all 3 of us?
Yeah, they see all
Since-
3 of you.
Oh shoot. Okay.
All right.
Stay quiet back there, Nario.
I'm gonna casually walk up there with them, with Argon and Anaria.
Were you after this beast?
Yeah, it is. Then it escaped. We're trying to bring it in. It got away from us, but you killed it. But why did you kill it?
Let me see your arm.
You've got those papers, don't you? You know, see my
Yeah,
arm.
And I'll hand him the papers that way.
Oh.
That we
No,
got.
I grab the papers and say, look, by orders that go above your head, this creature was supposed to be brought in here for something important. And you
Give me
done
a-
fucked up.
Give me a deception check.
Plus 15.
Kind of snatches the papers out of your hands, looks at them, turns to the other guard, the other one. He can still do. He's still kind of breathing.
Okay. Well, we'll take them off your hands. I appreciate you getting them under control at least, but this is our issue, and we'll be taking this from here on out. Can I have my papers, please?
He hands you the papers. Don't worry, we'll take you to the Silver Lake. Follow us.
Okay.
And the one turns as the other two grab the were-rat, and they signal you three to go in front.
Oh shit. Okay.
Have we caught up at all?
At this point, you guys will have just gotten to the end of the tunnel, so you come to the stairs that lead up.
Okay, if I climb up to the top of the stairs, do I see any of this?
Give me a perception check.
What's my perception modifier? I probably don't see shit. That's a 10.
You can make out as you peek up. You see the room that they're in, or that it leads to, lit by a torch, and you kind of see like the door swinging, but you can't really see anything outside the door.
Gotta holler down to everybody. Said I think they left. Possibly. Room's clear up here. Doors
Can you
closed.
track them, lad?
Before we get to the front, can I drop a
I know.
carrot?
Are there still crumbs following?
The pastry would have ran out as soon as they got to like the top of the ladder.
Okay.
And after like the sense of urgency, they've forgotten about the crumbs.
Do I see
Inaria,
any-
give me a sleight of hand check.
Thank you.
Come on. Come on. Nat 20. You're laughing because it's so good.
It's a
I
natural.
love it because it's so bad. Okay, so sleight of hand. I got 3 on the die, and I get 2, so I got 5.
You go to pull this carrot out of your backpack, and like you're struggling a little bit with it. You get it, and you just drop it on the floor, and the 2 guards behind you just kind of like, "What are you doing?"
Don't mind her. She's a troublemaker. All she does is break shit. All she does is break shit.
I'm gonna lean down and grab. I'm acting like I can't talk. I'm gonna go down and grab my carrot and then just munch on it.
Give me a deception check with advantage.
Okay. Deception. Let's see, with advantage, right? Can't
Yep.
be worse than that. Can't be worse than that.
No?
Okay, 18 plus 1, so I got a 19.
Okay. They just kind of like look at you as they hold like this dying were-rat and just, "Oh, good help's hard to find." And they just kind of push you forward. The 3 of you, are you all starting to come out of the tunnel?
Yeah, is there any... We're in a building,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Is there any noticeable shoe prints, boot prints, anything like that
You can
once we
see,
leave out the door?
There's like some mud prints leading through the door. But then, are you opening the door?
Yeah.
All right. As you open the door, you can start to see like there's some footprints that like looks like claw marks, and then you can see just kind of turning the corner the backs of like a guards like with 2 feet dragging, but you can't see specifically what it is.
Okay. The claw marks, they look like they went in that direction, towards where they rounded the corner. I'm gonna assume that's where they went. Relay that to everybody else. Like, I think they're over here. Something's being dragged. Let's get eyes on and go from there.
Let's go, lad.
Yes.
Okay. As you guys are making your way through the city, other guards are starting to look and they see and they're kind of like looking around, and they're just move faster, move. As they take you to the Silver Lake, you guys now, for the first time, see this what looks like a normal tavern. You can hear some commotion on the inside. Not a whole lot. It's middle of the night now. They open the door and they signal you three in. As you three all enter this area, you kind of see a couple of dragonborns, a couple of half orcs, and one or two dwarves kind of just hanging around. They all just stop and look at you. And they all just kind of like uneasily change how they're sitting, kind of like on the edge of their seat. And you can see a dragonborn bartender. Hey, come here. As you guys approach him,
Good sir. May I have an ale?
an ale. You want an ale? Do it at the Silver Lake.
Well, we brought papers to these guards and they decided to bring us here instead. We're not really sure at the moment.
Okay. Once again, I gotta ask you, what are you doing at the Silver Lake?
And I'm just gonna get papers.
He just grabs them, looks at him, puts them down.
If I look at the door, what's the situation at the door looking like right now?
You see the one guard, but you don't see the other two that were carrying the were-rat.
Did I see them go off anywhere?
Nope, they signaled you guys in, and the one followed.
Okay. Hard for me to think when I gotta piss so bad. You got somewhere I can leave myself, and then we can have a good conversation.
As they are dealing with that, HK, Thoromir, and Kiwi, you guys are tracking them. Are you trying to be stealthy?
I am.
I'm a goddamn
Well,
robot,
it
man, as
depends,
best as
yeah.
possible.
All right. Give me stealth checks, and then I think Thoromir and HK, you're both at disadvantage.
Yeah, damn right I'm at disadvantage.
I'm also at disadvantage on a
And
stealth
Keith?
check. We're all at disadvantage.
At
just
this
need to
point, we might as
swap.
well just be ringing bells as we go.
Not bad.
Oh, that was a great roll. That would have been a 22.
I got a
Oh,
15.
well, with disadvantage, it's still
Okay.
not bad. I got an 18.
Okay.
And a 5.
This D20 is amazing.
You guys
So I'm
are
stealthy.
trying to be stealthy. You're holding back you're grabbing
High
anything
five,
that would
Kiwi's
uh,
five.
clink and clank. You're grabbing it, and then just Thoromir's just rustling. You can hear Pike from his spear just whoa, whoa, whoa. Because of that, you see two guards just kind of approach you. What business do you have in the city this evening?
Do I see the direction of the tracks? Do I know where they were going? Like
Yeah,
which
you can.
building?
Yeah, it's pretty clear that you guys can see like the feet are dragging, so it's kind of like leaving like weird marks. It doesn't look like, almost looks like three like claw marks are leading the way.
Okay. We were going after our friends. They were capturing a prisoner that went that way. I'm pointing to the drag marks.
They look down. They look. Oh, you're with them. Why did you say so? Follow us. And the two guards turn, and as you guys start walking, they start leading you. Two more guards approach you from the rear.
What kind of feeling do I get from that after he said that?
Give me an insight check.
Because that didn't seem right at all, but I also don't know if that was your own personal inflection. Insight's still shit, but that's a 19. Okay.
You can tell that he's seeing through whatever you're telling.
Cool. I killed it.
Okay.
You do what?
Comes down to it. Nothing.
Okay.
Can I?
Making sure.
Probably.
You can certainly try.
Like, do these guards infinitely spawn like every other game? Like
Yeah.
finite. Okay.
There's like little stones that each like every 30 minutes another one pops out.
Magically bored with all knowledge and everything. Like,
Oh,
hey, I'm
yeah.
Steve again.
Came out the wound with a long sword.
They lead you guys to. You can see once again the Silver Lake. You can see the sign out front that says Silver Lake. Dark. You see the guy just kind of sitting at the front door. More? Yeah, we got a couple more. And they open the door for you. Right this way. And as you guys enter, you can see Argon and Ari and Aron at the bar. The guard that was at the door kind of stands off to the side, lets you three in. Hey, I got a couple more. What business do you have at the Silver Lake?
Nothing involving llamas.
I was waiting on it.
Out of all the voices you're coming up with.
Of course. I gotta eat them all.
Okay. Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, the rest of our assistance has arrived. Guys, we caught the prisoner.
Where is the prisoner now, lad?
That seems to be the problem. We caught him.
I
and
turned to
then-
look at the guard that's standing by the door since I was the last one in.
Mm-hmm.
Lad, what did you do with our prisoner?
Just stares at you. Doesn't say anything.
Look at the barkeep. I don't care about a prisoner. I just gotta take a piss. Can you point me in the right direction?
Of course. Why don't you all take a stroll around back? Why not?
Did he say all of y'all or just me?
Yep, all of you.
It's only me that's gotta pee, homie.
It ain't like
I'm a
that.
fucking robot, man. I don't pee.
Sounds like we're all getting shoveled into a certain direction, whether we
I'm
like it
doing
or
I
Yeah,
mean,
not.
outside.
you want to go down to the prisoner, don't you?
Yeah,
You're here to finish the little paperwork, right? Complete the sacrifice.
Yeah. I'm heading that
Isn't
way right now.
I'm gonna
He
hold
just,
up
like,
my hand
starts
and
to
ask for my
get-
paperwork back. Or not ask, but just hold my hand out.
And he's
It's
looking
just
right
on
at
the
you,
table,
Aron.
isn't
Yeah, it's just right on the table. He just kind
Oh,
of
he didn't take it. Okay.
yeah, he just kind of pushes them on the floor.
Mm. So he was looking right at me when he said it.
Yeah, he's gotten down and you can see like he's got scars, he's got sharp teeth, he's a full dragonborn. Why don't you go around back? Take a
I'm-
look at your prisoner.
I'm
I think
gonna
we will.
perform an insight check on what his true intentions are. And I got a 17 plus 4, 21.
Not good.
21?
I was
Guys,
reading
at
it,
this
damn
time-
it, but I said it.
A couple more guards start to make their way in and kind of block the door. There was 3 dragonborns. Let me make sure I got this right. In the Silver Lake, you had. I get to use notes from last session. There was 4 dragonborns, 2 half orcs, and 2 dwarves. All start to like stand up and adjust themselves a little bit.
So I'll just kind of look at the bartender. Doesn't appear we have too much of a choice, do we?
Not really. Head on back. Go get your
Can I at least-
prisoner.
Can we at least get one strong drink?
He pulls out a shot glass, sets it down, grabs some type of alcohol in a barrel or in a glass container, takes a swig, and he smacks it down. Silver Lake special for you.
I'm gonna look
Gives you a
dead,
little-
dead in his eyes and take that shot like a champ. Turn it upside down. And I'm gonna take a copper piece out, flick it at his ass, and say that's the Argon Friends special. And then make my way to the back.
No.
He grabs it and just
That name again, it won't go away.
Argon and Friends. It's about time you show up. And you guys are then kind of pushed towards the back. They lead you as you go around the what's the bar top? There we go. Go around the corner. You're passing by a door on your left, but they continue to push you as all 6 of you are pushed out the back of the bar. What was the order that you were going out?
I guess I would have been
Aron, yeah,
first.
you would have been first. You don't get a choice. You're the only one that doesn't.
Would've been
Boromir,
behind
you'll be
him.
last since you were right by the door.
I'll go right behind Aron.
I'll be behind Argon, but with space.
With space.
I'm after Naria.
All right, Kiwi and then Boromir.
Me. Yeah.
You guys are getting pushed out. You emerge out, and you are pretty much thrown out like a bunch of drunks in a bar. The door closes. You can hear a lock snap, and you just hear, "Boys and girls, it looks like we get to play tonight." As you are now, it seems to be in like a back alley of a bar, and you can see there's people to your left, right, up on the rooftops, as it looks like you were pushed into a trap.
How many people is this?
They pushed them into a trap.
We've got them right where we want them.
We're not trapped out here. You're trapped
Yeah.
in here with us.
Yeah, exactly.
It's time for battle.
You done fucked
Oh,
up now.
shit.
Fucked up now, Aaron.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Hey, why do those guys have 2 weapons, man? It's not cool, dude. Take a chill.
He's dual wielding. Doesn't mean he's good. Or she.
True.
I don't know. I gotta zoom in on this shit.
I think
don't work.
she.
Yeah, it's like I want to press zoom, but I'm just clicking my screen.
Attack that one. No,
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
Pointing
dude.
doesn't do shit. I can't help it. Used to sitting in person.
Should have killed him when we had the chance.
No, you guys
Three
wanted to talk to
guards.
him.
I mean, they could have been like WoW guards who were like level 60 and kill
That's
us
Yeah.
all.
level 3.
They're not that high level.
Not yet.
Shit.
Level 20 is the cap.
Oh, level 7. Well, yeah. Hey, there's stuff out there for levels 21 to 30. May not be official stuff.
There is.
Yeah, it's not official.
Watch Crane be level 30.
Crane is Meloris or something. Why? That's the big
I
one.
don't
That's-
think he's a good guy.
That's the big
Just leave
twist.
Crane alone.
Could
I
just
love
finding his
Chris
wife.
Crane.
you just killed
Oh.
him. It's fine.
He's like,
There's
dude,
that
Crane's
sexy
just-
robot. Now go down. Ah, yeah, there you go.
It's just pulled like straight from the character songs.
And in the party, thank you. Everyone
Why
else
am I
is
so
irrelevant.
small,
Good.
dude?
He's so
We got
tiny.
really
Tiny.
smart.
Cast many on him.
Make me tiny, dude.
We shrank.
I was trying to make it like real life.
Oh, hey, I detect no lies.
Me neither.
Oh shit, I'm in front.
Yeah, we fucked up. You know, we did it backwards.
Yeah.
But
It's
she's
fine.
supposed to be in the back.
I'm sorry. We got movement speeds.
I got a forceful list on my back.
Yeah,
It's
you still
fine.
have the turret.
Yeah, dude.
All right. So you 6 are kind of thrown out there. Let's make sure we hide the rest of what's over there before metal starts going into it.
I've seen it all already, bro. You've opened up plenty of drop boxes, dude. I'm trying to get the secret number 2, bro. Let's go.
You have these 3 ex-women here, 2 swordsmen, and then the 3 rangers up top on the roofs, looking down at you. Everybody, roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Go on one fight to the next.
18.
17 Kiwi.
Okay, 18
Rolled 8.
Argon, 17 Kiwi.
Anaria,
17
16 plus 2.
HK.
16 and
And
Aria.
Aria, you have
plus
18.
two. It was plus
18.
2. It's 18.
18.
I always say plus 2 so that way I know I added it.
Oh,
16
okay.
plus 2, 18.
All right.
My math is bad.
15 for Thormir.
All right.
I got an 18 as well.
And Aria, my shield is ready to glass.
All right, I'm gonna go hide behind you.
HK, what'd you get?
17.
17.
I'm tied with
Okay.
Kiwi.
Okay, yep.
You guys got to trade Pike back.
Yep.
All right.
Maybe after this fight, because I feel like
Yeah.
it's safer right now.
It
As
probably
you
is
were
safer.
Hell yeah.
Thrown out into this area, this archer takes aim. This was the one that was talking like, haha, boys and girls, we have a fight on our hands. And he releases an arrow right at you, Aron, as you were the first one out the door.
I fucking dick.
For a math. 5 plus 3. Come on now. 8. He shoots right at your feet. You can hear the arrow snapping on the stone floor below you.
Ah!
Argon, Anaria, and Aron, you all got 18. Who would like to go?
Who's oldest in real life? I'm
I
31.
think that's you.
I'm gonna no.
So you go last because you're old and slow.
I'm young and fast. I go first.
Well, it's
Get
gonna
out of
take a
here.
while. I got time to take a number 2.
Yeah, no, we don't have to. We don't have to do it that way. I really.
You can go first.
It's like,
that's fine.
what's everyone's dexterity? Argon?
15.
Aron?
18.
And Anaria?
15.
Okay, so Aron, you'll go
Alright.
first, and then...
Actually, a good way to do it. So he's the guy that was talking. He's about to get lit the fuck up. All right. How does How does this work? Where use your doobly doop to do the doobly dop. All right. And that is just that. And that is a bonus action. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna bonus action and cast Hunter's Mark on the guy that shot the arrow at me.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to make an attack on him. And if I hit, I get that extra D8 in there as well.
Okay.
And then I'll have a D6 from Hunter's Mark. And that is a critical hit.
Oh, that misses.
Oh, get the fuck out. Bullshit,
Critical
dude.
miss.
Sun was in
Hits.
your eye.
All right. I don't even know what to do fucking here. I will roll my
So-
D8s. It's just double, right?
Yeah.
All right, fuck. I'll roll 2 at a time. Sick.
Well, just roll 1, and then you'll double that one. The
Just roll
whatever's
1 and then
convenient.
double it?
Yeah.
Okay, heard. Okay, so there's 4 for my physical. So 4, 8 plus 6 will be 14. And then 7 for the moonlight. So there's 14. And then one more D8. So there's 4. So
25.
32? 32?
32,
14.
yeah. I think that's
Yeah, 14 plus 14 plus 4. Ooh, wait. And then a D6 because I have Hunter's Mark on.
You already put
Sorry.
the D6, didn't you?
Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Easy,
Sorry.
Echo,
Explode
easy.
in moonlight.
It gets a little good. Sorry. Okay.
You pull back your bow, and you can see the moonlight. You can see, now that you have the clear sky above you, you can see the moon, and it's almost like shining down on your bow as you release. How do you want to do this? 'Cause that's enough damage to, like, whack him out.
So as he was like, he was talking that shit and then shot at me. I'm just gonna look at him, and as I pull my bow, I'm gonna say like, the moonlight embraces you, and let my arrow go.
Right.
And then
you
just
do,
however it hits him is how it hits him, blows him
And-
up.
as you do, you see the moonlight, like, spin around it faster than you've ever seen. As it goes flying, it hits him right in the chest, and you can see it hit, and then another impact almost. As he goes flying, falling onto the roof, and you just see his body slowly, and it drops dead right at their feet. I'll get him out of the way. There we
Nice.
go. He rolled that way.
Sick. And then I'm gonna holler out, "Is that the best you all have?" As I make my way behind HK then with my movement. He's back up.
Gonna cower back here behind this living metal man.
Yes.
All right.
Come here, robot.
Inari and Argon, you both have the same dexterity, so describe what you're doing, and then you both will be. It's almost like a simultaneous action.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna grab one of the daggers that I have on my ankle.
Okay.
Not the special dagger, and I'm just gonna grab it from my ankle, and as I'm coming up, I'm just gonna whip it at the guard that's right there in front of me.
Okay.
Okay. And I want to squeal like, do you guys want to back off yet? Especially since the leader's gone. And I'm going to aim for the archer that is north of me on the roof. Doesn't
Okay.
matter anyway.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go hide behind Thormir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Argon, what'd you roll?
17.
Okay, and then Inaria, what'd you roll?
2 + 6 and 8.
Okay. So you reach down Argon seamlessly. You grab the dagger, just fling it up as it goes, and it strikes the guard right in front of you, right in like his upper shoulder, kind of like going up as the dagger was like spinning at him. Roll damage. Inaria, you're like, is this the best you got? And you fling your arrow, and it's kind of like, it goes like right over his head. As in
6
you're gonna
damage to
go
that
back.
guard.
How much? Sorry.
6.
6. Okay, nice. All right, and with that, this axe lady will be like, no, it's not the best we've got, and she's gonna fling an axe right at you, Argon, as you're in the front there, for a 12 to hit.
Nope.
You see that hand axe coming at you, and you're able to jump off to the side as it goes flying past. She still has one in her hand ready to go. With that, TV and HK, you guys are up. What's your dexterities?
16.
What you doing?
All right. Yeah, HK, you go first, because Kiwi, yours is 10, right?
Right? Yeah. 10.
Hold on, I didn't hear
Slow.
anything.
I was like, I was grabbing my cards to see.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
I thought I said 10. Yeah, 10.
Oh, you're good, you're good. All right,
You're good.
HK, you are up.
Yep.
So I'm gonna nod to my fucking turret and say the archers, a little spider turret. So I'm gonna walk up again menacingly to the dual wielder chick to the northwest. Yep, right there. I'm gonna attack her with my war mace
Okay.
for 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Damage is max damage. Hell yeah. 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Shit.
And then my force ballista is gonna target the fucking pointing again. Ain't no way you see that shit. the archer on the roof to the northmost part. He's on the
Okay.
blue roof.
What's the range on that turret?
I think it's like 60 feet.
Jeez, okay.
Hold on, let me double check. Scroll down. I have no idea.
It doesn't really say, to be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't. So hold on. What's a range? Let's see if range.
So it's like a ranged spell attack?
It's a range. It uses my range spell attack modifier as a 2-hit and an additional to hit, but it doesn't tell me the range. It's probably in the source book.
Are these blocks 5 feet from this map as well?
Yeah, all blocks are like 5 feet.
Okay. Anyways,
Well, I guess yeah. The force ballista just says make a ranged spell attack
yeah.
originating
Okay.
from the cannon. Okay, but how? What? Yeah, within 120 feet of it.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. You're all in range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hit all of you.
Your turret aims, fires.
And that's a 20, not natural.
That hits. Roll force damage.
And I'm targeting its leg, so I can try to. Well, it doesn't matter. He's gonna get knocked back 5 feet, anyways. 14 points of force damage.
Jesus.
The little turret that could.
Shit.
All right. Your turret, you see it just shoot off this force. It hits it, falling back, almost like losing its footing. No.
Did you say pudding or footing?
Footing.
It's not like you said pudding.
You got
like
this
pudding
pudding
out of
and
it.
lost
Lost
it.
its footing.
As it fails its dex check and falls down onto the ground right by this one. Ooh, it falls hard. As it falls off the roof and lands right on its head, completely failing the dex check and cracking its head open, essentially eliminating itself.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Like it did max force damage. Like Jesus. Once again, my own
No, it's
NPCs are killing
16.
itself.
16 is force damage max. So 2d8.
All right.
That's big for level 3.
Oh yeah. That's why I take it.
Let's see.
The other two are
It's
good,
not
but
dead.
this one has
That one's dead.
better ranged options.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna go
Alright.
armor again. And then
No, you gotta mix things up.
you're like, I'm putting a turret down. I was like, what?
Kiwi, you are now up.
Hey, some of these folks are pretty far away, so I'm going to move eastward, directly in front of Argon, and then take one of my hand axes, and I'll move right north of him. Sorry,
That's
the other
There we go.
north.
There we go.
I'm terrible at directions.
He's
Even
moving
I had to draw a compass.
Anti-south.
me.
And then I will throw one of my hand axes at the southernmost bandit or enemy there.
I'll be real good with directions at this rate. All right.
Hey,
Roll
that
for an
is
attack.
that's a nat 20 to hit.
Woo!
Yeah.
Right. Roll damage and then double it.
So it's a d6 plus 4, so just roll it, add the 4, then double that.
Roll the
Yes.
d. Yeah.
Okay. I was say, do I add the modifier before or after the doubling?
After.
Okay. Oh, that's a 6. So the 6 plus, or I guess 6 doubled is 12 plus 4.
Damn.
All right.
Nice.
Get him.
a hell of a
So-
throw.
Get him.
Yeah, that's a
16.
hand axe,
That
dude.
one.
Like Gimli,
No,
take it
your
down.
hand axe is more-
This is the only time this
Right.
will ever
His
happen.
hand axe is
I'll
way more
remember it.
powerful.
Yeah.
He's already got
Kill it with
a
hand
dagger
axe.
in one of his shoulders as he's holding, and you just step. As you take your last step, you fling the axe. You see it twirling in the air and hits it another shoulder as he, as he now has a dagger in one, an axe in the other, and his arms kind of go limp from it. As now he's like spaghetti armed, dropping effectively the sword that he was holding with that hand.
Now he's just a danger noodle.
Right,
Mom's
he's just gonna come up.
Yeah.
All right.
Limp noodle.
With that, this ranger will pull back an arrow after seeing you step up. Kiwi will aim at you. Yeah, it's lucky. 19 to hit.
That does indeed hit.
For that is 10 points of piercing damage as it pulls back and
Ugh.
releases its longbow coming at you. You can feel the arrow go deep into you as it pulses down into like your shoulder. You can feel it almost poke out the back.
It does go deep. There goes my temporary HP.
You had temporary HP.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it gets used, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more.
As it releases and it just goes, that is the best we've got. With that, this one axe person is gonna run up towards you, HK. Right there, and throw a hand axe at you, or try to. Alright, I gotta get like the. I saved one die just for you to try to like. It's like I gotta roll really good. Not that. That doesn't roll really good. 11 to hit. You see this hand axe go, and it just goes right behind you. Just kind of like sticks into the silver lake.
Nice.
Thoromir, you are now up.
Okay. I cast Sacred Flame on the archer on the roof. He needs to make a dex save.
You're feeling lucky. 6.
He takes 7 points of radiant damage. And I cast Bless upon Kiwi.
So you already cast one spell. You can't use your bonus to cast like another one.
All right.
I was wanting to be blessed.
I
I appreciate the sentiment.
All right, you.
I'll
shoot
use
up
a
your-
bonus action to ready Bless.
You shoot off your sacred flame. You can see the archer kind of stepping off as it's starting to burn. You see the clothes getting. And he looks up straight at you, Thormir, as he sees you kind of holding your hand out as you're the caster behind it. And with that, it's 2. That's you. This lady is going to step up. Haha! Get right to you, HK, as she comes coming in with her hand axe, making a swipe at you.
She
It's
can
hitting-
try.
Right. She tried, that's for sure. 7. As she
Oh.
goes to swing, you're just like dodging everything that they're throwing at you at this point. You just kind of see HK just like robotically and menacingly like move around. Not even like full effort or anything.
Minimal effort to dodge.
Yeah.
Right. This one will start to rush forward towards you, Kiwi, with his sword as he makes a swipe at you. Kiwi, I'm so sorry. I don't think my dice like you tonight. That's a
It's
21 to hit.
21.
21.
that'll do the trick.
And of course I've rolled. That's 3 points of slashing damage as I rolled a 1. He comes up with his sword, swiping right across your torso, like from your shoulder down, but isn't able to get full. It's like the tip of the sword, just kind of like scraping at you.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Um,
All good.
These swipes. It is now this
swear it
one's
doesn't
turn.
hurt.
He's got a dagger in one hand, one shoulder, and a axe in the other. He's just going to full out charge and try to tackle you, Argon.
Oh, he can try.
Go try to bite you. Mike Tyson,
Non-natural
bite your
20.
ear off.
Yeah, he definitely did it.
Okay, he just like runs. You see him like arms kind of like flailing a little bit as he just charges at you and hits you. And as he does, it pushes the dagger and the axe deeper into him.
Oh.
And he falls into you, and as he does, you can feel the life kind of fall out of his body and just drop on you. Give me a dexterity check.
That is a 15.
Oops. As you feel the life out of his body as he hits you, you're able to regain your stepping and kind of like push off the dead body. You're just going to see him flop next to you. still with like a fierce look like on his face, but dead.
As he's like falling, could I make like an athletics check or something to try and grab my dagger out of his shoulder as he's falling past me?
Give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can snatch it real fast.
Okay. That is a 18.
Yep, he charges at you. He's starting to fall. You push him off, and as you push him off, you see your dagger. You grab it and snap it real quick as it's now in your hand, ready to go.
Cool.
Ah,
Don't gotta
nice.
waste an action doing that.
All right, and with that, we're at the top of the order. Argon, you are up.
Is it Aron? I think before me.
Yep, Aron.
I'm
He had
up.
the higher deck.
There we go. I was like, I wrote your names really small.
You other
One of
A
the Rs.
bastards.
Sorry. I thought about changing my name. I was like, maybe I'll just change it. I don't know. I'm gonna just I'm just gonna take a shot at the one that's directly in front of me, just like the dual wielder guy. Bonus action first to move my hunter's mark from the dead guy over to her,
Okay.
and then I'll just make a straight up attack. Poof, shoot my arrow. Bada bing. That's a 19 on the die for a 29 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
So 2 plus 6, so 8 piercing, 7 moonlight, and then 9 piercing. So 16.
16 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Math. There we go. All right. You pull back the bow. You release. It doesn't feel as powerful as the last time, but you still see the moonlight go through it and strike her as she was facing kind of HK. It hits like the side of her arm. Just kind of looks over at you. Just and goes right back to HK.
Dang, she just ate it. Yeah. Oh shit.
Argon and Inaria, you are now up.
So I want to move from where I'm at in between the two axe people. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen.
So
Yep,
you want to
there
go
you
up?
go.
Ah!
Yeah, I want to go
Okay.
up towards the two axe
Whoa.
people. And then as I get there, I want to cast Sword Burst. And then once that's been cast, I want to use my bonus action to evasive, like get back to where I was.
Disengage and back up. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Inaria, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna aim for the archer, the only archer left, and I'm gonna aim for his legs.
Okay.
Try to knock him off the roof.
Great.
See if we can't get another assisted suicide.
Yeah.
Legolas.
Ooh, nice. Hopefully they don't make their deck saves.
And I got a
By that
13 plus
face, doesn't
6.
look like it.
You got what?
13 plus 6, so we got a 19.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Oh yeah.
This one rolled 2. This one rolled an 18.
Oh,
So
okay.
That one will
Cool.
take damage.
She's taking 6 max damage.
Ooh, nice. And then Inaria.
I have 4 normal or piercing, excuse me, and then 5 frost.
Oh, you're putting out more frost than piercing lights. So you pull back, you release it, you shoot in the leg, and as it hits his leg, it starts to like turn to ice. You can see it frost over as he now has to make a dex check to see if he survives. He rolled a 17. That's it. So he's able to kind of pull himself up. He breaks off the arrow, kind of throws it off, and just looks straight at you and just as the ice kind of like spreads to his legs. Argon, you cast your sword burst. You see your sword start to move. This one is able to kind of like use its axis to like block off anything and dodge it. This one is unable to as its back is towards you. It fails, and you just see it kind of push forward a little bit as the sword's kind of cut at its back. You then quickly get out of there back to where you were. All right, and with that, is this one still alive? Yeah, it is. Aha. This one that just took the shots to the back kind of looks behind it, doesn't see anybody. It looks back at UHK, goes for another swipe. Stupid dice. That's a 4 to hit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
I just feel sorry for you at this point.
She doesn't get to like turn her head back all the way. She just kind of like swipes as her head's still going, assuming that it'll hit because you're right in front of her, and she just kind of like whiffs the air, like. Ugh. With that, HK, you are now up.
Oh, it's gonna shake my head. Silly meat bags. I'm gonna war mace the same chick I did before. As my
Okay.
force ballista will attack the ranger, or well, archer, I guess.
The archer, okay.
Remaining archer. 22 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for. Ugh. Well, whatever. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You ready up your war mace. You swing at her and hit her, and you see her body kind of like spin. And as she spins, the life kind of forces out, and she falls dead at your feet.
Nice. And my
Yeah.
force ballista. 22 to hit. No, are you sure
That
was
hits.
16 and not 19? For 10 points of force damage.
He goes back 5 feet. Why can't you roll like this when I'm attacking? That's a 18 on the dex check, so he's able to regain his balance. His leg's still frozen. He's getting pushed around. You can start to see like he's showing the signs of the battle and starting to not look too good. With that, it will be his turn. He'll ready up an arrow. He's going to shoot it at you, HK, as he's aiming for you. For a 21 to hit.
21.
Hey.
One.
You know, because I feel bad, I'll let that hit.
Sympathy hit.
Because I do have an ability that could negate that, but I'll let that
That's-
slide.
that's
Oh,
true.
okay.
That's actually true. He does. 7 points of piercing damage as he pulls back, focuses what little consciousness he has left, releases, and hits you. You just feel it kind of.
Tink.
Little tickle.
All right. With that, this one is going to. Since you took out the other axe person, she's going to move up and go in for a swipe at you.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. She just swipes completely, whiffing. Thormir, you are now up.
I'm going to use my. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. My Wall of Priest. And I'm going to run forward, attacking the one that just moved next to HK. And following through in a spinning move to try to hit the one behind. So it's be bam bam.
Okay. Roll to hit on the first one.
Let's see. Da-da-da. Not natural 20.
Right, that hits. Roll damage.
Let's see. Damn. That was not the D8. That's a D8. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Bad roll. And the lightning damage is 1d6, right? 5.
Okay, and then so you come running up, you bring up your hammer, you bring it, you can see it almost like spin her around a little bit. She's woozy, still in there. Give me a dexterity check.
Let's see, dexterity plus 2. That would be a 14.
Okay, good enough. You get around and you go for the second attack.
Second attack roll. 11 plus 7, 18.
That hits. Roll damage.
7 plus 4, 11 bludgeoning, and 4 lightning.
All right. So you guys see Thormir step up. He brings his hammer around. You can see the lightning coming off the hammer as he strikes the first one, spins, goes for the second one, and hits it as well. Both showing wear and tears of the battle, but staying standing. With that, this sword person, seeing all of this, will head over towards Thormir. As he does, Kiwi, you will get an opportunity of attack. So if you want to roll.
Cool.
Fuck
Yes.
him up.
I do want to take an opportunity to attack that one who just moved.
Yep.
Okay, so that will be 14 to hit.
As he's running away, you try to swipe, and he's just too fast. He's able to get to Thormir. Thormir, as he gets to you,
it's my
he's
little
wielding
legs.
his sword and swing at you. For a 13 to hit, he goes swinging. You're able to dodge it, put up your shield, and block him. All right, with that, top of the order, Aron, you are now up.
Which one of the ones in front of me was the one I was hitting? Is it that one or the other one?
It would have been the other one behind it.
Okay, but that one's in front of me now, huh?
Yes.
All right, I'll just shoot the one that's directly in front of me then, with another bow shot. Wait.
Your
Can I
hunter's
shoot-
mark is on the
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I shoot the one behind it? Or
You can try.
how about this? If I move, let's see, 1, 2, 3 to the right, 4 to the right, and then 5 to the right, and then up 2, would that give me the angle in between Kiwi and Thoromir to like bam?
Yeah, because you can kind of shoot over Kiwi's head.
Oh hell! Hey, Kiwi, see those short legs
3
come
foot.
in handy, homie. Come in handy. I'm glad you got short legs.
4'3", Inaria. Thank you.
Oh,
very
I'm
much.
sorry.
All right, so I'm gonna do
Shorted you a
that.
foot.
Just
a
a quarter
lot,
of my
too.
height.
That is a 15 to hit. Damn.
Meets it, beats it. That hits.
Sick. Let's go. Yeah.
All
2,
the dice.
8. There's 13 piercing damage, 4 moonlight damage, 17 total damage.
That's enough. Yeah, you're aiming for this one.
Yeah. Kaplooey.
You step up, you get your shot, you go over Kiwi, you just feel like an arrow go right over your head. And you see the moonlight go, lead it, guide it right to the chest as it goes right through, and just as it falls backwards from the force of the arrow.
Nice. Sorry, Kiwi.
Oh, I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah.
Argon and Inaria, you are now up.
I'm still gonna go for the archer.
Okay. Yep.
With my move, I'm going to run towards the last dual axe lady. And is her back would be facing me?
It's kind of like her side.
Okay. I'm just going to quickly, out my way over there, I'm going to pull out my special dagger. And then I'm going to try and just stab her in the ribs. And then bonus action, disengage and get back.
You get sneak attack damage on this too, don't you?
If she can't see me coming, yeah, I would.
Or
Yeah.
just because HK's there, you should. It's
I
like
would give
flank.
it flanking damage.
Yeah, so it's like flanking.
This was, what dagger is this?
18 through 20 critical dagger. That
The one that
Argon.
HK had?
What?
Yeah, given it
The one-
to.
The one that HK had that he gave to me that I gave to Argon.
Yeah.
What'd you give to Argon?
Like as soon as you gave it to me, I had debt with him, dude. I'm I'm cleared on it.
This is more you need to share with the DM.
Make sure I
he-
know, or
You
I
have
won't.
you have a direct message from me that
it will not be
mentions
allowed next time.
from a while ago.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't
From
have
now
to be
on,
mentioned.
that stuff happens in game. No more sneaky.
Okay,
Heard.
and like I said, it doesn't have to be that dagger. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just a
What's
dagger,
an attack?
a stab in the ribs.
I feel
that
like we're
is
getting
a-
fucked at.
16 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And that is a 4 on the damage.
Okay. Well, that heard.
Oh shit.
Okay. So you step up. You put your dagger in. And Nara, you're taking your shot at the last archer. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 20, not natural.
That hits. Roll damage.
So 7 piercing, 6 frost.
All right. Yeah, that's enough. You pull back your arrow. You release it. You see it hit him like right underneath the sternum. And as it hits, the ice just immediately starts to expand as he falls forward.
Does he fall off
Dead.
the roof? Yes. Okay, can I use
Yeah.
my movement to go as close to him as I can?
Get like right there. How much
Okay.
movement speed do you have?
35.
There we go.
Can
There we go.
I be a little further away from that dude? there we
There
go.
we go.
Okay.
Okay. Argon, do you then use your disengage?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Disengage, and as you pull out the dagger, you can see it start to the spot where it pulled out. It starts to like bleed a little bit more excessively, as it
Okay.
looks like it'll take continuous damage.
Cool.
Oh shit.
All right. With that, those with all those, he's now dead. HK, you are now up.
Well, there's only one person left in front of me. She's gonna take an attack. Then, if she survives, is whether or not she gets a force ballista in the face. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
15 points of bludgeoning damage. I rolled max damage. At this point, I kind of hope she survives.
Just, just a murder machine. You get your war mace. You throw it. You hit her so hard, she goes 5 feet off to the side, just falling on the ground. Kind of like her face, like dragging a little bit. Evie right at your feet as she is now dead.
Cool. I'm gonna move off to the side so my little turret of death there can get a nice clean shot on the last guy. Wait, he's gonna take a shot for 24 to hit.
Jesus. You got that all 20-sided die?
No. It's just a good dice that actually works. I don't know why you guys are having problems. I haven't had any problem with this one. I say that now, but you know.
Right.
For 7 points of force damage.
Hey, that's the first time he got hit.
Dang.
He's knocked back 5 feet.
That doesn't
Right.
hit me,
There
does
we
it?
go. Nope.
Okay.
Does that give Thoromir technically an opportunity attack?
No.
No, because it
We looked
pushes
that
him
up
back
before.
So far. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And with
Ooh, does that give me an opportunity to slash upwards with a bow? Is that possible?
your
Since
turn.
she got
on your
pushed
turn,
in
yeah.
front of me? Oh, okay. I was just curious.
On your turn, you get an opportunity to attack.
Yes.
See, we're trying to maximize damage.
We're
output
trying
here.
here, we're trying.
There's one poor sod left, all right?
You guys
Damn.
are just gonna stand in like a tunnel. He's just gonna force cannon. And as that person's falling back, you're all just like slashing at him like down a tunnel of murder.
I was wrong asking.
All right. With that, Kiwi, you are up. So you're the first in the tunnel of torture. What would you like to do to this poor
I'm
guy?
gonna try to be the last one too. I'm gonna run up and take a slash two-handed at his midsection.
Okay, yeah. Roll for an attack.
It's a 21 to hit.
21.
That
I almost don't want to
that
say
hits.
the number.
Right.
Actually,
a lot
I
of
should
them
put it in
today.
his axe here. Actually, it's a
What happened?
23 to hit, but same thing. Okay, 1d12 plus 1d8. Okay, that is 10 plus 6, 16.
+2. So that +2 is to attack and to damage.
Oh, yeah, the 18
Yeah.
then. Sorry.
There you go. Yeah. You walk up.
Damn.
Ooh, he's hanging in there. You go with the two-handed swing right across the midsection. He tries to step back, but it just slashes almost like his stomach open. He's able to like grab at it and just
Kind of stuff it all back in.
right, trying to like hold it in from falling.
Ugh.
And
Sweet.
as he's holding his guts from falling out all over the place, Thormir, it's now your turn.
And I'm taking a two-handed swing straight up into his chin.
Ooh, going for the home run.
Well, it would be 27, but it was a natural 20, baby.
Hey.
Let's
You guys
go.
see Thormir. You don't have to roll damage for this.
That's
It's like even if you roll a 1 on damage, it's still enough. You see Thormir throw up the hammer a little bit, grab it, and swing it up. And as this guy is like holding onto his guts, kind of like leaning down, the hammer just cracks. You see lightning start to form under his chin. As when he lifts the hammer, lightning shoots off, and the head goes flying, and his body just falls back. And the guts then just kind of pop out like confetti, like.
Well, that
Can we,
was gross.
can we see where the head lands? Is it like a pop fly?
Is it over
it's
the
a pop
roof?
fly. It's like over here, and you can just
Oh.
kind of see. You just hear like a loud.
Thought maybe I could catch it.
Do it again.
Does it roll down onto the floor?
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, it hits the roof. There we go, and just kind of like falls and rolls right over here.
Do it again.
Cool. Because
Cool.
when this is all over, I want to pile up all the dead bodies, including the head, in front of the back door to the silver bar.
Oh, I think, yeah.
We need to
Fuck, that
search
sounds
all
fun.
these bodies and see if there's anything worth taking.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the. I'm gonna look
agreed.
at that first guy that I killed when we start looking at people.
And is anyone seriously injured?
I'm not seriously injured. I'm doing all right.
I may have taken 7 damage in all of these sessions.
I've got a dent.
I got a little damage, but I think I'm okay.
Buff it out, dude. We'll get some carnauba wax on there.
Some turtle wax on there.
As you
Yeah,
guys
dude.
start searching the bodies, there was. What bodies are you searching?
I just care about the first guy I killed.
The
That's the only
archer
one.
guy with the ice.
Whatever's
All right.
left.
You're going after the archer that you killed, Aron?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go over to him.
Alright, you got him.
I'll take the guys whose head I just sent sailing.
I'll take the guy who I pulled the dagger out of as he was falling.
I'll take that female axe
Oh,
woman.
no.
I've got the
Formally,
I
rest
guess
that
she's
I
not a
killed the
lady.
most.
Well, I mean, she's
Don't
a
forget
little bit.
Prue.
She's a little bit indisposed at the
Also,
moment.
don't forget that she's dead. I think that's probably more important.
Yeah, what are you
don't
implying about
forget
Kiwi's
Prue.
taste?
grab you some of them throwing axes, lad.
That is true. Well, I need to pick up the one that I threw as well.
Yep. So on total, there will be 6 throwing axes. Each of the archers has a longbow with a couple arrows, enough for you guys to refill all of your arrows that you used. The swordsmen each have just their normal short swords on them, and then for each body that you search, it will be 20 gold pieces each. They rolled really well for money.
Does anyone else use throwing axes?
More of a dagger guy.
Right. Argon's going to have a backpack of daggers, and Kiwi's going to have a backpack of throwing axes. At one point, you guys are just going to be pulling things out of your backpacks, just flinging it.
The first
We're gonna be
axe
like, I
quiver.
can't find what I need. Just chucking axes out.
Speaking of daggers, did I see Argon wield that dagger?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, sorry. I didn't-
There's a reason why I gave it to you and only you.
I didn't.
Like, yeah,
You
he,
done
he
fucked
offered
it.
it to me. I was like,
That
yeah,
was
sure, why
a 17.
You will have gotten like a glimpse view of it, and it seems like the dagger that you gave Aron.
Okay.
God.
Uh-oh.
Don't kill each other.
It would just be me killing him. There's no each other.
This
This is a one-way
Then
street,
I-
man.
I don't know.
Remember, you're Argon
Hey,
and friends, okay?
trouble.
But
Can't
it's just
kill
gonna be
Argon.
friends after that.
After you guys search the bodies, you pick up what you want. Whatever you pick up, be sure to add to your inventory. You stack all the bodies at the back door. And before we continue, we'll take a short break. So, gathering back, you guys gather all the dead bodies at the back of the door and just kind of stack them up. What do you do after that?
I go
Burn the
get
place
Pike.
down.
Oh, whoa. Is there any sight of our prisoner? Like, can we tell? Are there any
No.
claw marks or
There's
anything?
no. You don't have to roll perception. You can tell there's no claw marks, or you now understand that they were asking you a question that needed a specific phrase, and you did not give it, and it led you to this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh.
like the owl lands at midnight.
Yes, the eagle has landed.
Charles has a long mustache.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy
Wrong
with Thormir.
lever.
Burn this place
Do
down
we
and
kn-
get out of town.
Do we know where they're giving the password at? Like, is it at the front door?
I
Who's the
think you're supposed to
bartender?
give the password when you present
Talk
the
to the
papers.
guards initially.
I think they're gonna
Yeah.
recognize us now.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
We'll have to kick some more
Give-
ass if we go
Give
back
me
in
a
there.
perception check to see if you can recall where it seemed like you're supposed to give it.
I got 11 plus 4, so 15.
You feel like it could have been like with the guards. It could have been with the bartender when he was asking like what business you have at the Silver Lake, or you're not for sure like where specific, but those two instances stick out.
So, do you guys think it would be a good idea to send Pike in?
The bar. No.
You don't think so?
So like
I'm
in,
about to light these bodies on fire.
in around the front, or are we gonna try to break in the door?
I
they
look
locked
over at
behind us?
HK and say, why don't we burn the whole place down?
Because I want to start with the bodies.
Okay.
Are we really gonna
Hey.
burn?
Wait.
Can I
can't
take
remember
Pike
why
back?
we're here. Why
Who's-
did we
what?
come into
Hey,
the
huh?
city?
I parked my
there?
Before we
vehicle.
burn this place down.
Who's
Ah,
that?
here's your bird.
Ron, as you guys are kind of like trying to figure out how to burn the place down, Thormir's opening his beard, and Pike just flies out and just lands. Oh, oh, and he starts picking at you, kind of like angry-ish.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, I was
Oh.
protecting you.
Oh, oh, he kind
I
of like
love
points
you, I
down
love it,
at
I
like
love
his
you.
stomach.
He's
We
hungry.
need to go find a mouse. Can I go find a mouse?
Aron, since you're the one that spoke up, you can hear somebody going, "Hey,
Yeah,
As
where are
you-
they?
they're not trying to be sneaky. They're trying to get your attention. You can see it looks like another guard member, but this guard doesn't look like any of the other guards you've seen. He's much flashier, fancier, almost more noble than the rest of the guards. Hey, come here.
If I'm gonna try to make sure my teammates don't notice as I go over here.
Give me a stealth check.
So we're all standing next to each other. I also have to talk to this man that's trying to sneak away. So when I see this,
That's a 16.
You're stacking the bodies, and
Alright.
then Inaria and Thoromir, you guys are pulling your beard.
Can I
Wait,
go
that
get
it-
him a mouse?
Yes, you can try.
What am I rolling for?
We're in an alley. It should be pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean,
Does he eat human
Maybe.
flesh?
No, he's not. That's a different owl. You could have gotten that one though.
Oh.
Just kidding.
we're
No.
getting a flesh-eating
Aw.
owl.
I
Trade
love
the
height, but
Give me roll a d20 and tell me what you roll.
that went. Oh shit! It went out of the container, but I got a 2.
Oh.
Okay. You kind of like send Pike to see if he can search for any rats, and he just kind of flies out a little bit and then flies right back and just oh as you can feel like his little feet kind of like press on your shoulders, like he's kind of like pacing a little bit.
He's
Um,
scared.
Aron, you're able to sneak over to this guard that's kind of like getting to you. It's kind of like off into the alleyway across the way. Hey, are you guys Argon and Friends?
I have an arrow knocked, but it's pointed at the ground at the moment.
I mean
Who's
you no
asking?
harm. I mean you no harm. My name is Anton. The king would like to see you.
The king, Sir Anders?
Sir Ander, yes, he needs to see you all. But we
Let's
need to
see,
get you out of
where's-
this alley quickly before the rest of the guards from the Silver Lake come.
What does the king, Sir Anders, want with us?
We don't have a lot of time. You guys just walked into an ambush. Please, we need to get you out of here.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and whistle at everyone and be like, "Hey, we got to get out of here. This guy's gonna take us somewhere real quick."
Who is
The
this
How do we
guy?
trust him?
The king, he said the king wants our attention. He's the
at this
first guy
point,
that hasn't tried to kill us in like.
He steps
15
out
minutes.
and like he has no weapons in his hand. You can see he has a sword on his hip. He has 2 swords on both of his hips, and he walks forward. You can see he's in full armor, no helmet. He's got thick leather gloves on. He's walking forward. Human, dark hair that's pulled back. Looks like it's heavily greased down. And it's just, my name is Anton. Sir Anders would like to see you. Please, we must get you out of this before the rest of the guards come and see.
Lay on, lad. Let go. Lead on.
All right, he turns and starts walking. You guys all follow him. As you do, he's
Buzz.
kind of. Yep.
as we turn to leave, I'm firebolting the bodies on the side of the building.
Including the head.
Okay.
Well, no, the head's on the top of the pile. So you gotta start fires at the bottom. So that the bottom of the bodies are catching on fire, but the roof's gotta catch fire for the building.
So you're aiming at the bodies first?
Yeah, second shot's at the.
Okay. So you guys start to follow Anton out of the alley. HK, you're left behind. You put up your hand. You fire off the firebolt. It's a dead body. I'm not going to make you roll for it. I hope you can hit it. You hit it. You see them start to like burn. You turn and then slowly walk away.
John
Any
Wick
rats
style.
scurry during this?
Yeah.
No. No rats scurry. Just, oh, oh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
As he kind of like leads you and he's looking out both ways. Quickly, follow me. And you guys kind of spend a good next 5 minutes diving in and out of alleys until he feels like he's in one that's safe. And he goes, and he lets out this whistle. And you see a woman that's on the rooftops kind of jumping around and joins him right by him. And another one kind of just emerges out from the shadows. All right. We need to get you to Sir Anders, but it's very dangerous right now. The only guards you can trust are the ones like us. The rest of them, we know that they are all paid off by the bandits. We need to get you to the castle as quickly and as quietly as possible. And as he's saying this, you start to hear some loudness coming from the way that you just came. As you see smoke starting to reach the air and a commotion starting from where you came. And they kind of look over. Oh dear, that does not bode well for us. Alright, please follow me. My name is Anton. This is Layla, and this is Theron. You can trust us, but we must get you somewhere safe before we go any further. They kind of sprint out, and they just start running down the alley, or running down in the open, as now it seems to be something causing some type of commotion. You guys all follow as you're running. Stealth isn't an issue, as it's something's pulling their attention elsewhere. And a couple guards kind of like hurriedly go that way, and they kind of look at you, and they don't say anything because they look at the 3 guards that are leading you, and then they look at you guys, and they just kind of stop and follow where you go, and the look of oh shit on their faces as they then rush off towards what you can assume is the Silver Lake. And as you guys are running, you get to the middle of the town. You're passing the fountain. You can see the temple that you guys left. Still, there's no crowd as it's the middle of the night, but you can still see a few people. Definitely the people that are dressed like in the cultist robes, kind of walking around, checking out the main statue that you all drew attention to. They all stop and they all kind of like watch as you guys hurriedly go through. And you get all the way to the part where you dropped off the rat's heads for money, and the old dude, or the old halfling right there, kind of just, hey, wait! As he was about to stop you, but he sees Anton, Layla, and Theron, and he just kind of quietly just quiets and just grunts at them. And they lead you all the way through the front gates, and as you go, you can see now you're at the front courtyard of the castle of Xerox. And there's some edges, a little bit of like lawn on the sides. They've got statues of nobles leading all the way up, a fountain off to the right, and Anton kind of just takes a deep breath. Oh, now that we're out of the fire, you guys are at safety. Let's quickly get inside, get you some sleep, and in the morning we can all talk about what Sir Anders would like.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
As you guys just lead them, they're now just walking, kind of shaking off a little bit, stretching from all the exercise they just did. They lead you into the castle. Big wooden doors open up, and you guys walk in, and the floor is marbled. It looks like it's fresh. This castle wasn't like, it's not an older castle. It's recently built. You guys can see the main hallway, which leads into another set of double wooden doors, and then a hallway off to the right and one to the left. They lead you off to the right, and as you're walking down the hallway, you can see the beautiful stonework, the statues of like nobles that seem to be carved into the walls that slightly poke out a little bit. You get a sense of nobility, a sense of honor with this place, as this seems to be a place that the bandits don't touch, can't touch, or haven't figured out how to get their grubby little hands on. There's candles and torches along the way to give light as it's dark time. They lead you, open up a door, and as they do, it leads into this hallway with 8 doors, 4 on one side, 4 on the left, 4 on the right. And Anton's like, please, pick a room, rest up. If you need anything, please let me know. I will get it for you. But Sir Anders will see you all in the morning, and he'll tell you what he needs.
Heard.
Okay. Cool.
Gonna pick the first room on the left.
Can we
Okay.
have dinner?
It's late, but I can see if I can't get something scrunched up for you. Maybe a little snack before you go to bed.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Some more milk.
Honey.
It's me, man.
All right, you all pick your rooms and go in them. A little bit later, you all hear door knocking on each of your doors, and they bring you a little plate that has some cheese, a fruit, and in Aria, they bring you another plate that you open up, and there's just a dead little rat right there.
Can I
Hallelujah.
check and make sure none of this is poison?
Yeah. Give me let's do a medicine check.
Got a nat 20.
Oh.
This
Now she's
is
a nat 20.
right.
Yeah, the only
Definitely-
time when I'm trying to make sure that I don't die.
Definitely not poisoned. The rat, it's been dead for a little bit, but it's not like a fresh kill or anything. But Pike will still eat it.
Okay.
The fruit seems good. The cheese seems good. Like you can tell, like the cheese was just cut. You're good to eat.
I'm a
HK, they
little
knock on your
uncomfortable.
door,
Do we
you
wanna
answer,
stay
they're
by
just like-
ourselves?
Do you want this?
No.
And they just kind of grab the
Close
cheese
the
and like
door.
eat it as you close the door on them. Right. And with that, you all find yourselves in your rooms. Each room has a little table, has a candle on it. The rooms on the right will have windows as you find that you're on the outside. On the left, there are no windows. You're on the inside of the castle. And there's a very nice, well-made bed. Nice, soft, something that you all can get a good night's rest in, feel safe, and not have to worry about any kind of dangers or anything attacking you as you're not camping out in the woods. You all enjoy a nice, long rest.
I clean my armor. I pray to Thor. Thank him for 2 more well-fought battles to his glory. And then I go to sleep.
Okay.
Gotta do my devotions.
Yep, and we'll get right back to that. What's everyone else doing?
Roaming
Anything
out my
in-
den.
I want to do that 2 hours I have to do with my bow.
Okay.
I'm gonna just like if I have a window and there's moonlight coming in it, I want to sit Indian style. with
Did
the
you
bow,
go
like,
to the left or right?
the left?
There's no window in the left rooms.
Fuck. Well, I'm already in there, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cradle the bow like across my lap, and then use the first 2 hours of whatever I gotta do, and have that lead into my 4 hours of meditation. So
Okay.
like straight from that into my meditative state.
All right.
What is in the room with us, or the one that I'm in?
All the rooms are the same. It's
Furniture-wise.
just like a place for random people to stay. So you have like the table with the candle on it. There's a chair in the corner, and then a well-made bed.
Okay, I'm going to take the chair and jam it up under the door's knob to ensure that no one can open it from the
Okay.
outside. And then I'm going to lick my axe before going to sleep.
Okay, and as you lick your axe, you can taste like it tastes the same. It doesn't taste like dirt. It doesn't taste like blood. It's hit trees and carved into people, but it doesn't have any remnants of it. And as you lick, it just gives you like that humming that you still can't put your finger on what it is.
Very interesting. Okay.
Aron, you can feel the moonlight kind of be restored into your bow.
For the first hour, I want to just like get my staff and kind of do some just like slow tai chi, just kind of like bring myself some peace after a crazy day, just like moving it around like an old man practicing
Right.
with the staff.
That's fine.
And then the next hour, I'm gonna have a couple drinks out of my flask and just kind of sit in the window and reflect on old times in the city with Kurt, and then I'll just go into my meditation from there.
Okay.
I want to also block off my room too, so no one can get in. So I also want to set up to have rope. Can I set up like a trap in case anybody walks in my door? They'll trip over the rope.
Like tie the rope like a tripwire almost.
Like a tripwire, yeah.
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand check to see how well you can get it all tied up.
Not very good. I got a 4 on the dice and +2, so 6.
You end up trying to like find somewhere for the rope to hang onto, but they're just flat walls, so you just kind of like set the rope, and like on the edges it's kind of curled, but the rest of it's like right in the middle, just laying right on the ground.
And while I'm doing this, I kind of want to like murmur to myself, like I'm talking to my mentor, and just being like, "We're really, really close. We're getting close to the blue flame dragon, and I'm going to kill it if it's the last thing I do."
Okay.
Come here.
So as you all go through your exercises, Keith, you're able to easily prop open the door or prop close the door. Aron, you feel your bow restored. Argon, you have your same dream with Domo turning around. Your dream seems foggy this time, as it looks like the alcohol is affecting you.
Yeah.
And Domo just kind of walks up and once again gives you that smack across the face. Doesn't say anything this time, just the smack across the face, and you can just kind of feel it, almost like it's real.
All right.
Thoramir, as you lay down for the evening, after thanking Thor and you see your hammer glow, you lay down, you close your eyes, you can still feel the glow of your hammer as you fall asleep. You go into a nice deep sleep and your hammer's light starts to change. It doesn't glow like Thor is touching it anymore. And it brings you, as you're sleeping, you enter this dream state where you're in this foggy plain. Doesn't seem like you're on dirt, doesn't seem like you're on Zomnu or Telux. It's like maybe even like the Hall of the Gods or something. But you're not for sure. You see fog go around you, and fog start to circle right in front of your face. As you see a woman's face appear, and you just see the left side of her face. And just, you've done great work. Are you sure
Oh, yeah?
you wish to choose Thor?
Thor is my god. I am his hammer.
Well, what happens when
With
you
him,
take
I
the
helped
man?
to forge the world.
Well, what happens when you take the hammer from the god? And as her face like turns, it's just like a floating face. The rest of her face seems rotted, like death, decay, just like going away. And she just looks at you, the one blue eye staring right at you, her long hair. It seems like the hair is almost just wisping into the fog around you. Thor won't always be there to guide you. And when that happens, come see me.
Hela, I will not follow you near anywhere. I follow Thor to the Ragnarok.
Oh. But just wait. A choice comes, and you will make the wrong one. And I'll be there. And I cannot wait for that day.
I'd rather die than betray my god.
You talk as if you have a choice. Good luck, Hammer of Thor. And she just kind of slowly fades into the wisps.
Knowing my
Yeah.
religious background and my wisdom, do I recognize her?
Oh yeah, you know that's hell.
That's what I thought. I thought that's why I said it.
Yep, and she caught that and heard it and recognized it. And Arya, as you lay down for the evening, you're talking about killing the blue flame dragon and getting so close. You lay down to finally close your eyes. And as you do, as soon as you close your eyes, you open them, and you're back on the mountainside when you first had your first vision. And you're looking around, and it seems like everything's black and white. Not like green. You can't see green of trees. You can't see the brown of the dirt. Just black and white. And as you take a couple steps forward towards the edge of the mountain, you're on like a flat surface, you can look out and you just see a town burning. And you look over to your left and you see a bigger city just burning, destruction, and fire jumping and spreading from one to another. And you can feel a presence behind you as you turn around and you see this big fog, almost like fog of like a fire just forming. And then two bright eyes open. You're getting close to killing me.
Can I take an arrow and just shoot?
As you reach, you have no arrows on your back.
Then I
And
want
you're-
to run at it.
Okay, you go running at this and just like charging, like you're gonna unarmed strike it.
Just yes.
You go as you swing. You can see the faces of roll a d6.
5.
You see Kiwi's face as you punch, and you can see him go, and then you turn back around, and the fog then forms into the blue flame dragon.
Oh shit.
I'm not afraid of you killing me when you are the destruction of your group.
Is there anything next to me that I can pick up and chuck?
No.
What do you want from me? Why do you torture me so much? Like, what do you want?
And you can see the fog, or the smog start to, move, almost like he's smiling. And he goes, "At first, I wanted you dead. But seeing what you're capable of, I want to see you destroy everything."
Well, if I destroy everything, you're going down with me.
That includes your friends. Your friends that you've met, not just in your little party, but along the way. What happens when Rin dies? When your little owl pet dies? You are the cause of all of it, and I will be there watching.
You'll go and smoke with me.
But by the end of it, it'll be just me and you standing. Everyone dead at your feet. As I cast the final attack on you. And kill the destruction of everything.
Just
Keep it
remain
up.
Silent and stare.
And as soon as he says keep it up, the fog just drops. And it sends you in a force. And you feel yourself fly off of the mountainside. And as you're falling, as soon as you hit the ground, you wake up and you've realized that you've rollen out of your bed onto the ground. And you wake up, you sit up real fast, you look, you have a cold sweat. Pike is kind of just, as you surprised him.
Seeing Pike's
Yeah.
alive, I'm just gonna cry.
You have a cold sweat and it feels like you start coughing a little bit. And as you cough, just this little bit of smoke comes out.
I'm just gonna cry.
All right. You all take your long rest. You wake up feeling refreshed for the day, ready to go, all sunshine and rainbows.
No.
Maybe not sunshine and rainbows.
No.
That'd
No.
great.
Suspect and deception is on the mind.
Yeah, are we
Murder's
sure we're
online.
not called Anaria in Friends? She got real main charactery right
Remember
there.
the first part.
Let's go.
Smoke Kiwi in the face. But I don't know that.
No, you don't. No.
Oh, I'm metagaming. I know it. We're kicking Anaria out. See? No,
Oh,
you got
kicked
it.
out once, y'all gonna shun me again? Well, not y'all again, but
And we're taking Pike with us.
Yeah, we're keeping the out.
Oh,
wow.
And the discount at the pastry
Goodness.
store.
You out keep discounted pastry.
We're
Give
taking
me
your
a
rewards
coupon.
program card.
I'm gonna get that free 13th donut if it kills me.
So you all wake up after some of you experiencing pretty shaking dreams over the night, some unintended visitors in your dreams. You wake up and each of you hear a knock on your door. Sir Anders requests your presence. Please come and join us for a feast.
I want to purposely show up 5 minutes late.
I'll remove the chair and make my way to the hallway, see if everyone else is up.
Okay.
Oh no. Standing. Is there a mirror in the room?
No, there's no mirror.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll out of bed then and head into the hallway when I hear them knock on the door.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to
So-
blow smoke thingies again, see if it happens again.
Are you in your room? Or...
I'm in my room.
Okay, I was just making sure. You guys see Inaria just over in the corner.
Gandalf.
Yeah.
You're
horse-
trying to just. You're trying everything you can. Nothing's popping up.
Go web go.
Then I'm gonna pick up my rope and go to the main hall.
Okay. You guys pick up your ropes. You move the doors from the, or you move the chairs from the doors. Don't take the doors off the hinges. You're in a nice castle. You all start to emerge into the hallway. Well, 5 of you do. Aron stays in his room, and Anton's like, "Please, Sir Anders requests your presence. Join us for a feast to thank you for all that you've done, and to hopefully continue onto what you need to do."
What is it that we need to do?
What have we done?
You have stood up to a great evil, and that does not go unnoticed. Sir Anders would like to thank you properly, and hopefully get your assistance furthering this.
Furthering
Oh.
this.
You said a feast, right?
Yes, we have quite the feast set out for you to enjoy.
I'm in, guys.
Is your last friend going to join us, or?
He may still be asleep. Who knows with that one?
Okay.
I'm gonna go pound on his door.
Ah, shit.
Aron, you just hear loud pounding on your door.
Wrong character, bro.
I'm gonna open it, like, wing it open, like, what?
Let's go.
All right, fine. Jeez.
All right. As you all now are reconvened in the hall, he takes you out through the door. You go right down the hallway, and it takes you back to the main hallway that you saw when you first got there in the middle of the night. He leads you down and opens the big double wooden doors to a fairly large table. You see at the very far end a well-dressed man that you can only assume is Sir Anders. He has Theron to his right and some hooded figure, cloaked figure to his left. The cloaked figure's back is to you, light brown, pulled over, and just kind of keeping his head low. It looks like they're in some kind of conversation. As soon as you guys walk in on the table, you can see a feast of some fresh sausage. You can smell the bacon. There's fruit platters all throughout, cheeses, fresh squeezed juice for you all to enjoy, as well as some eggs that they were able to cook up. And Sir Anders sees you, and he kind of pats Theron on the shoulder, and he puts his hand on the cloaked figure's shoulder and kind of bows his head a little bit. And he puts his hand up. "Oh, hello! Welcome, Argon and friends."
I'm gonna kneel and just say, "The pleasure is ours. Thank you for having
"Oh,
us."
no, don't do that." And he starts to get closer. And as he gets closer, you can see he is human. He's got light brown hair that's kind of pulled back, but it's a little wrangly. It's starting to like curl a little. Light brown eyes. He gets closer. Lighter skin. Very fancy robes and colors of the Zarok, so that blue, green, and like the lighter purple accenting throughout. And he steps up. "Please," and he goes up to you, Argon, and he kind of lifts you up. "Please, I may be the king, but don't bow. I don't like it just yet. It's weird. I'm getting used to all of this still."
I'm so sorry. My mother always told me if I ever met any royalty, it would be with a rope around my neck on the day I died. So this is just a weird experience for me right now.
Well, let's try to keep the rope not on your neck, okay?
Yeah, I'm glad it's not. Trust me. This is crazy. And I'm gonna kneel again.
Nope, stop. We just talked about this, and he kind of picks you up again. Stop. Okay, you're good. Stand. Perfect.
Are we kneeling?
Nope,
No, I
no
think you
kneeling.
should kneel.
No,
I think
no,
you should kneel.
don't kneel.
I'm gonna start
Okay.
kneeling.
I'm gonna
That's-
stand straight.
Finally, somebody with sense. All right, welcome Argon and are you sure that these are Argon and Friends? As these turns to like Anton, and he's like, that's what they said.
Oh, I'm Argon. This is Argon and Friends.
You, what a weird name to give the. Okay, that's fine. Welcome. I wanted to say thank you for all that you've done, and welcome to Xerox. A proper welcome, not one that unfortunately you found out in the streets. Please sit down, enjoy the feast that we have planned for you, and enjoy, eat, and then we can talk business. How about that?
We talk business first, and then we can enjoy ourselves at breakfast.
Okay, well,
It seems to me
you
as
can
though your
start talking
cities-
business. I am hungry. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna eat, and then I'll talk whatever you haven't talked yet, okay? And you kind of see him turn, and he goes back, sits down, and
Thanks.
Layla then walks in and joins in. Theron sits down next to her, and Anton goes, and the cloaked figure kind of just stands there with his back to you guys. As they all sit down, they start eating. Oh, come on. It's not poison. You can check it. You can do whatever you need to. Please sit down. Enjoy some nice food.
I'm gonna sit down and eat some veggies and fruits.
I
Um,
stick my hammer next to me on the table and begin to break my fast.
Who's this
Alright.
hooded figure?
I would do the
Sausage.
same. I'll also take any pieces of cheese I can find and store them away in my pack.
Can I sit at a spot at this table that gives me a look at that guy, or is he like just like totally facing away from?
Yeah, he's completely like facing away. Like the hood is like up over his head, so you can't even like, and it's
I couldn't
pulled.
even.
Fall.
it's like
So
staring
if
at
you
the
get like
wall.
a side, like it's still, yeah.
Okay, I still want to sit. Try to, even if I can't.
Okay. So you all sit down. You all enjoy a lovely feast. You enjoy all the food. Kiwi, you start to pull some cheese. Give me a sleight of hand check to see if anyone notices you.
I don't particularly care if they do. I didn't say it was, we had to use it here, but anyway. It's an 8.
Well, 3 of them, they rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Oh
Hey,
shit!
so I'm a magician.
But as Sir Anders is eating, he kind of looks up and just like sees you grabbing the cheese and like putting it in your pockets. Like, if you need more, we can get you more. You don't have to. Never mind. Enjoy. And he just goes back to eating.
Just give him a friendly nod.
It's
Yes,
bad
thank
that
you.
the king rolled a higher perception check than the 3 guards.
Uh-oh.
Them
It's good to
gods.
be the king.
Get who?
You all enjoy, and he just lets out loud sigh. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I am now stuffed. Once again, I just wanted to say thank you and welcome to Xerox. I know you guys have probably seen down there, and you understand that this city's not in the greatest of hands right now.
Your over friendliness is off-putting compared to what we've experienced.
Well, this is part of one of the few parts of the city that haven't been touched by the bandits.
And you are
Why
a new
is
king,
that?
or
Yes, the last one was killed.
So what would you have of us, your majesty?
Well, we kind of need the bandits taken care of, but as Anton, Layla, and Theron here have told me, and as well as my advisor there, it seems as if there's more problems than just the bandits in the city.
yeah,
You're the advisor?
As I say, do we know who the advisor is?
No. You guys haven't seen his face or anything. He's just standing there.
who is this cloaked figure?
Oh,
in
I'm
this
so
room here.
sorry. He doesn't like to show him. Please, come on. And he just kind of like shakes his head. What about your name? Can I give him your name?
Yes.
Something. Can I give them something?
Just
And he
give
kind of
me
like puts his hand up and like points it at Sir Anders, and Sir Anders goes, "Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I can do that. This. He doesn't want me to give you his name, but you can call him the Illusion."
Yeah, there he is. Sick.
I choke on my food a little bit.
The illusion.
I didn't mean to startle you there. Are you okay?
Yep.
So I want to ask, Sir Andrew, how did you, first of all, how did the last king die, and how did you take the throne? Are you a child, a nephew? What's your relation?
Well, the previous king was my uncle. You do have that correct. Good insight there. I am his nephew, and he died to what we think of as an accident, but I'm pretty sure he was murdered.
You don't seem very disturbed by that fact.
Well, it's kind of easy to accept knowing that he was on his way to Durenberg to help them with the raiding parties that they're currently having up there, and along the way, his cart seemed to have had some difficulties. They were ambushed, and all of them were killed.
We were on our way to
Dorenberg, you
Dornberg.
say, Your Majesty.
Yes, Durenberg, up north. That's where a lot of our smithing
he
and metal
having-
comes
was-
from.
Was he having dealings with Grant Biderson, perhaps?
Oh, dealings? Huh. No, we're trying to push him out. It seems like you've heard about what's happening up north.
I have some mild experience with that cur.
Right, yes. Yeah, he doesn't seem like a very nice guy.
'Tis but an understatement, Your Majesty. 'Tis but an understatement.
But he's just one of many problems we seem to be having. Which seems to once again lead us back to the bandits. Now,
Yeah, well,
my three guards here, Anton, Layla, and Theron, have done a lot of sneaking around and seeing what's happening, and they've informed me on a lot. But unfortunately, as you can see, we're slightly outnumbered.
did they inform you of the blood rituals being performed in your sewers?
We have heard something about something deep down. My advisor here did tell us about the blood rituals and what's happening.
Does your advisor also know about the mythical creatures or monsters that used to roam these lands years ago?
Everyone knows that story. It's a good kid's story, that's for sure.
Good kid's story. How about those blood rituals that your advisor spoke of is actually a very big and elaborate plan to bring all of these monsters back
He
to
did
Zamdu.
he did tell me that, and I think he may have had too much of the sauce the night before.
He's not lying.
So we can show you evidence then. How about that? Would that?
Oh, and he kind of like starts retreating back in his chair. It's like, oh, okay. I don't want
Maybe.
any part of this. We don't.
Oh.
I believe you. I believe you. It's fine. It's fine.
Sir, you're the king. Are you
You
not?
dragged us to your castle. You made yourself a part of this.
No. I didn't drag you. Anton gave you an out. I did make sure to tell them to make it as choicefully as possible.
Whether you want to be involved or not, you are, Your Majesty. The entire land is. We're all involved.
Yeah, it's not really a matter of choice at this point.
That's
And all
exactly.
of your citizens are involved. Don't
Thor
you
has
care
advised
about
me
them?
that this evil will not just go away.
Ooh, gods. All right, this is big. This is big, isn't it? Okay. You see, I'm just a new
You
king.
can play a rather large part if you wish, Your Majesty.
I don't want to die.
No one does. But die we will. Someday.
That's why I have him. He makes sure I don't die. And he's pointing to the advisor, the illusion.
This would also be a great way to cement your legacy as a new king.
I'm okay
Cement
with
your
just
power.
being like in the back of the book. I don't have to be the main cover art.
Sir Anders, how destiny has failed you.
But that's why I called you here. Because you six seem to know what you're doing. And you've done it pretty well up until this point.
So what intelligence do you have about these bandits?
They're called the Blue Flames. They are led by this man named Anton. What's his name? Darrow. They're led by Anton, just tell them. You have all of the knowledge and whatnot. Your king. Darrow is the leader of these bandits. All we know is that he operates out of the city. The blood rituals that have been going on, that apparently you six started, I'm for sure on that one, are all connected throughout these lands. And now that you six have started this journey, we would kindly ask if you could continue your journey.
That's the goal.
Whoa, wait. We're not doing anything for free here. This is a pretty dangerous journey. that you're
I
trying to
do
send us
recall
on.
that you, sir, are kind of not allowed in this city. A troublemaker like the bandits.
Ah, but not a bandit.
Still a troublemaker.
Still a troublemaker, yes, but I believe you have plenty of those in these cities.
Well met, well met. Continue
In
on.
fact, I believe troublemakers are what makes this city run.
Be that as it may,
Currently.
Your Majesty, at least at this moment, he's on your side.
And that I'm very grateful for, because you six seem kind of scary, especially that one that's not eating. Are you hungry? Do you need something?
I'm good. I'm just gonna stand there menacingly.
He just like shifts in his chair and he kind of looks back at his advisor and he just, oh, okay, and he just kind of like sits regularly.
Can you speak telepathically?
I was about
Oh.
to ask, can we hear him?
Are you asking?
I'm asking you, DM.
No, you
Can
can't
you
hear. Him.
hear? Okay.
I was asking surrounders if they can speak telepathically.
Oh, I cannot. No, I do not have the knowledge of those mystical arts, but my advisor does, and it's how he likes to communicate.
So does he hear your thoughts and you hear his?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
can
yeah.
you
It's like a
only hear
full
his?
conversation. It's so weird.
Interesting.
Yeah. The first time he did it kind of freaked me out. I remember peeing my pants.
Sir Andrew, are you aware of the influence the bandits have over your own city guard?
Yes, I do. That's why I trust Anton, Layla, and Theron here.
And your advisor.
And yes, my advisor.
Are the royal coffers running a little bit low? If guards must turn to off-duty work.
Yes, unfortunately. But I don't... They're not on my pay, so to say. We don't pay them, they just take what they want. We know that they all have the mark on their arms of the blue flames. And unfortunately, like I said, they outnumber us. And Anton, Layla, and Theron are amazing warriors, but even they would go if we were to try to
Jesus.
stand up to them.
Are there any others that you might trust?
There's a few others. There's oh, Theron, you know him. You're all about the magic stuff as well. Oi, there's the Ren guy downstairs.
Wait, Ren is
Ren.
here?
Ren's here?
Yes, did you not? Do you know Ren?
Yes.
Yeah.
The last time I tried to talk to him through a sending stone he gave me, Darrow answered me.
Oh, Ren's been here for... Oh, how long has he been here? 2 days.
2 days. That's about the time. Does Darrow shape shift?
No.
Oh, you can shapeshift? You can shapeshift?
We don't
Can
know.
he shapeshift?
We don't think so.
Oh,
He's asking Your
Okay.
Majesty. He's not making a statement.
okay.
If Ren is here,
He
I would very
can't.
much like to speak with him as soon
Oh.
as I can, please.
Yes,
Do you
of
know
course.
who Aaron is?
Aaron, Theron, do you? His friend.
Yeah, is he here as well?
Oh, yeah, they showed up the other night, yep.
Ah,
Both of
sick.
them. Your Majesty, could I go get them? Of course, yes, go. And Theron stands up and walks off to a doorway in the back left.
So, as that goes on, I want to look at the illusion and Ask a private message. I don't know how you want to do that though. If you want to do anything super specific for that or not.
Slide into the
Like you don't want
DMs.
anyone else to know about it?
I'm sending message using the spell message.
Oh, I
So
will
I
leave
don't
that
know
up
if
to
you
you.
want to keep
If
that
you
allowed
want-
or not.
If you want to have the players know, you can do it out loud. If not, like a DM.
Okay.
DM the DM.
DM the DM. It's kind of weird.
I'll leave that one up to you.
I do it all the time.
I know.
That sounds weird.
Oh, come on.
At that point, I guess you just respond whenever.
Okay. So you're doing that. Darren gets up and walks to the back. Sarander's just kind of sitting there, just smiling, like he's like playing with his hands a little bit. You can see like he's trying to do better, but he's very uneasy about it.
Yeah.
And he's very like uncomfortable.
So, Anders, I do have a question for you.
Oh yes, yes.
When we're united,
Oh, that happened. Let's see. Anton? When did my uncle pass? It's about 5 months ago. 5 months. I've been a king for 5 months.
not you misunderstand me, Your Majesty. When we're united, when did you receive the honor and your spurs?
That's about the day after that we found out and got news of my uncle passing. They knighted me, threw me into a king. Someone that
There
was
There was
You
no
were not a
deed
knight.
associated.
they kind of sped run the process. They just wanted to get somebody in.
Anybody really can be king.
Looks like it.
As long as you're in the family, and the
So you
rest of the
stood-
family had accidents as well.
You stood no trials.
No, it seems as if I was the lucky one picked. Layla here did. Layla, can you tell them what happened? Yes, your king. You see, what happened was he was chosen as the most easy-minded and feasible of the family to kind of push around.
Puppet King.
No offense, Your Honor. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I understand. I'm just I want to do good. I really do, but they've done quite a bit already, and I'm kind of at my end here.
How does the illusion feel about this? What's his opinion?
How do you feel about me being king?
Well, no, he is king, so I'd like the king's opinion, as I'm asking the illusion.
You're asking the illusion about.
Yeah, I'm asking the illusion the king's opinion, as if he is actually the king, and not Sir Anders.
And he just kind of like shrugs his shoulders.
I'm sending in Discord. So
Okay.
direct messages will still pop up on your
Yep.
actual screen.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that.
See, I know how to not break the fourth wall.
And at this time, the back door opens up, and you can see Theron arrive, and right behind him, the little gnomes, Ren and Aaron. And Aaron is kind of holding his arms together. And Ren, he's got a black eye that looks like it's been treated. A scar that goes from his ear kind of along the way down his jawline as he walks up and he sees you. Oh, Adventure, hi. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. And Ren goes up to you, Aaron, and just kind of hugs you.
Yeah, I'm gonna ruffle his little head and talk to him.
Ah,
in
ow,
Gnomish.
ow, ow. Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, little
gentle,
friend.
please, gentle.
Okay, I'm gonna kneel down, get on his level, and I sent you a message to the stone. about 2 nights ago, and then Daro received it.
He took it. If you can see what happened.
Yeah, we thought you were dead. I was afraid.
Oh, Theron and Layla got us out.
Nice. Did they just come to your shop, Daro and his men, or?
Well, you see, me and Aaron were trying to escape out of the city, so we were trying to go at night, and we had all of our stuff. I used all the spells I could, but they still caught us. Tortured us. We gave up the sending stone that I gave you, which he still has. So do be careful with that.
Oh,
And-
I already sent a bad message, so that's okay.
Oh no. Okay, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. And Theron and Layla arrived and took out what guards they could and got us out of there as quickly as possible.
Good. Well, I'm glad to see you safe. Also, the shopkeeper improves. She said it's always welcome for you to be there. But I don't know. I essentially told Daro exactly what our plans were.
You didn't?
So.
Did you tell him about her? Did you tell him about her?
Yep. Gave her a name too. Yeah, I sent a bad message. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, a little rough.
It's fine. And he just
Do you
kind of
want
like sits down in the chair right beside you with his head down, just quiet, blank stare right at the plate.
Am I close enough to hear this conversation?
Oh yeah, you guys all heard it.
Can I notice if he's entranced in any way like the townsfolk were earlier?
Give me a perception check.
Let's see. 14 plus 4, so we got 18.
You can tell he's in his right mind. He's not tranced. He's not under any spell or being like nothing influencing him. He's just very much shaken.
What about Aaron?
Same. He's very shaken. He's no marks or anything on him. He's just quiet. He sits down in the seat, arms kind of like pulled close together, and just kind of staring down blank at his plate.
Just want to reassure them both that, like, I'll try to. If anything comes to harm her, like, I'll take responsibility and do my best to make sure
At this
it's
point,
all right.
Layla kind of speaks up. They're just a bit shaken. Give them some time. They'll come around. But they were torturing the little one there in front of the other little one.
Sounds familiar.
I'm going to make a note at this point for us to remember that Daro doesn't know that we have rendezvoused with Ren and Aaron, so he may think that we still are looking for them. We could perhaps continue to use those stones to get information from him without his knowledge.
Good idea.
Am I sitting near Aron and Kiwi by chance?
I mean, you all kind of like walked in. Where would you guys have liked to have sat?
I'm sitting at least where I can face the king and speak to him.
Okay, so he's got it's a long table. He's got the head seat. Anton is on his left, and then Layla and Theron, and then Aron, you'll be there because that's where Ren and Aaron are sitting as well. So the right side's pretty full if you guys want to fill up the left side.
Come on
That's
over.
fine.
Yeah, I'm there.
Come on over to Hufflepuff, man.
Your Majesty, I can't help but feel that you don't feel quite up to the task that you have been handed. Would that be an
It's-
accurate statement?
It's a bit much. It's a bit much, I will say.
I know you have a fear. A shortcoming, perhaps. Is that what you feel?
It's a lot happening all at once, and I'm trying to do his best. I was never made out to be a noble. I wasn't supposed to be the next heir, the next king, the next person in charge of Xerox.
Understandable. If I may tell you a little tale, real quick, that might maybe help you.
You can try, I guess.
Do you know the story of Thor and Mjolnir?
I've heard recollections about it.
You know, Thor thought himself quite the warrior. And when he was gifted Mjolnir, he found that it had a shortcoming. When the dwarves, according to myth, were forging the Mjolnir hammer, Loki, being the devil that he is, shapeshifted into a fly and stung the dwarves. And this led to the shortcoming of Mjolnir's hammer, which was the shortened handle. And people thought that Thor could not use this mighty weapon due to that shortcoming. But when it came into the possession of Thor, he realized that he needed something else. He needed a pair of gloves to handle the hammer and a belt, and they were the most important things to him. He used these to help prop himself and overcome his shortcomings. Ultimately, while the tools are necessary and can aid and enhance our courage and effectiveness, a man must be willing to take action with imperfect tools. Thor's hammer wasn't a perfect creation, yet he used his strength to overcome that flaw, and you can do the same, Your Majesty. Use your tools you have at hand.
And I mean this by no offense, but you're the best tools I could find, so that's what I'm trying to do.
Am I close enough to Rin at this point to sneakily whisper something to him?
You're like across the table from him. You can always like get up and like walk around if you'd like, or
Okay. I'm gonna get up, walk around, and go sit with Rin.
okay.
And when I get there, kind of want to just like look at him, check him over, and can I point my face away from everybody else in the room, like away from the three guards, the illusion, and Anders?
Yeah, they're all
Okay.
like on this side of the room, and you guys are all over here, so you can easily show your back to them.
Okay. So I kind of want to, just keep acting like I'm looking him over, seeing like what's going on. And I want to like not whisper, but kind of like, I guess, lip sync that the illusion is in the room.
Yeah, he is.
And keep doing what I'm doing. Is this a bad thing?
I've already seen the
this
bad
hurt?
things. Yeah, little bit.
Okay. Am I sitting to where Auron can see me without everybody in the back?
Yeah, Ryan can
Okay.
see you.
Okay.
Ugh.
What up? So I'm gonna keep doing the lip sync whatever and just be like, Auron, I think the illusion and Darrow are the same. I think we're giving too much information.
I'll hold up like an apple.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna start eating it and continue and then kind of look back and join the conversation.
Okay. So can we rely on you six to help us with this? We'll give you as much as we can. We'll aid you in any ways. Whatever you need, we'll do our best to get it.
You said you were broke. What can you give us?
Well, we still have some coin, if that's all you're looking for. And of course,
Not all, but it wouldn't
once
hurt.
the bandits are taken care of, we can obviously negotiate even more coin than what we currently have, as they seem to keep most of it for themselves.
Any advice or information you wish to give that would help us? And this is a question verbally out loud to both the king and the illusion. Sorry. If the illusion wants to respond mentally, then that is his prerogative.
Word for word? Just go slow then, please, so I can say it out loud. Goodness. The blood rituals must be stopped. You must travel in the order that you've seen them on the maps that you have gathered. The blood ritual map that you have in your possession. You must use that to go to each of the four sites left and stop the rituals from starting. If you do not start before the first sacrifice, then it is too late. Once a ritual is started, it cannot be stopped. And that the bandits and Darrow wish that this plan come true.
What's this map you were talking about?
The blood ritual map that you found down in the underground dungeon? Is it underground dungeon?
We don't have a map.
They said they don't have the map. That's not nice to lie to your king.
Who says I'm lying?
You
And-
should have a map. This is outside game, obviously.
Yeah.
Somebody should have one because we've done like
No,
three
we
different
do.
versions of the exact same.
No.
fucking thing.
Like
they
outside
do.
game, we have the map.
We
We
know
have
we
the map.
have it.
Yeah.
But how does the outside game? How does the illusion know we have a map? Where we got it? What we're doing with it?
It's the illusion,
So,
man. You just gotta
we
go
ha-
with it.
Who
we
is it,
have the
Dad?
map. But we're acting like we don't have a map.
Yeah, this is a strategy.
Go for it. Continue. Sorry.
Okay. It's not nice to lie to your king. I hope I'm not stepping on anyone's tails. I don't mean to be. I'm a good guy. I'm on your side. I promise. But he's telling me that you guys have this map, some type of map that shows you where the rituals are. That once they're started, you have to stop them.
Yeah.
We do.
Can't let any amount of blood get on the altar, or it starts it.
So you know. They seem to already. Oh, okay.
No, lucky guess.
We're just smart.
But the first one is here in Zarux, and it's supposed to tie to the What?
Serpent.
the snake beast that seems to have already been completed and now is on this plane of existence. But
Apparently
since what?
somewhere.
Oh, they're already here.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
In the city?
Are they in the? Nope, not in the city. Oh, just into Lux.
Alright.
In one of the. Are they here or are they not? On the planet on Zamnu? You're confusing me. Can't you just talk? Once it's completed, the monster then basically takes form somewhere based on the 5 people that are tied to each. What is it? Altar? Yeah, tied to each altar. Each altar is tied to a human, or a person, or a being of some sort.
I was like, oh, just humans?
No, I think you're in trouble just like the rest of us.
Does he know which he's saying that the monsters that are returning have relevance to people now? That's what he's saying?
Like, oh. So like you, and he points to Thormir. You are the Hammer of Thor. You're his embodiment. These 5 people of some sort are the embodiment of these monsters.
Is there gonna be a way for us to know if we stumble across one of these embodiments?
It doesn't seem as if the people show off any signs or they don't look like the monsters.
Hmm.
Keep
They're
speaking
not-
in riddles.
They're not chosen willingly. These people are forced and are tied to these monsters. Once the altar is completed, they then turn. And
So it's
I don't
destiny.
want to say that. That's a lot of blood. Just like suffocating it, and they turn into the monster? That's terrifying.
Oh, so we turn into these monsters.
You turn into the monsters?
Oh, that's what you just said.
No, the people connected to the altars.
When the
Yeah.
ritual is complete, the blood overwhelms this person that, or being that you're talking about, and they become the embodiment of the monster. Is that your message, Your Majesty?
Yep, that's it. There we go. Used to be so much. Why can't you talk in their heads?
Hmm.
He's talking to mine.
Do you perchance have access to a few horses or some armor that we might be able to avail ourselves of?
We might be able to get some horses for you. Armor, though, we'd have to dive in and see what we can find.
We left our horses back at Prue's.
No, the horses
Nope.
are outside the city.
Oh, okay, yeah, they're just out
Hopefully.
there.
But
Still
we
there.
could use a few so that everyone has their own horse and nobody's doubled up, and it tires out our animals, and maybe something to another horse to possibly carry supplies.
If we gotta eat it.
Thanks.
I didn't say anything about eating a horse.
I don't eat.
You don't ride horses either, do you, HK?
No, you just sprint, dude.
Like iRobot.
Yeah, dude.
So we have
Clank,
4 horses, and we would need.
Poor
One
little
more.
Tink Tink.
I mean, you are the dwarf. You know, we just Lord of the Rings it, dude. Double up.
That's true.
You double up with an no, no, you get
Big-
that.
At this
Side
point,
cards.
the illusion slowly starts to walk backwards, and he stops right by the king, and you see him put a hand right on his shoulder. And at this point, that the cloak kind of comes back, and you can see his hand. It seems like a light pale color. Seems like a humanoid, maybe elf, maybe half elf, human, some sort, placed
Tiefling?
on him. Nope. It is not purple.
Ah,
Hmm.
that's what that is. All right.
Do I detect any actual magic being cast currently
Give me an Arcana
from
check.
from the illusion? Obviously, that I've been fucking communicating mentally. Kind of focused in on that. That's a 19.
The only magic you detect is your messages you've been sending. Nothing. He doesn't seem to be like casting a spell on the king. He doesn't seem to be charming him. Nothing particular. He puts the
I
hand
was
on
only
his...
just looking to see if the illusion had an illusion on already. Like, he was active.
I cast Detect
Oh,
Good and
nope.
Evil.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. You detect that the 3 guards and Sir Anders are good. Nothing evil about them. The illusion you get overall feeling of good, but he's not like full good, not like a lawful good or anything. He's just overall mostly good. Something that you can trust.
Okay.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better.
Mm-hmm. Something doesn't sit right.
I think we're fine.
You can go, and alright.
Go ahead. Just so
I want to
Yeah,
wait
yeah,
till
no,
he's
you're fine.
done.
He's so eager. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Pick me, I got a question.
Take me, I got a question. So I actually want to ask the King Anders. Is Zelina here?
There we go. I'm sorry? Who?
Do you know a Zelina?
Does anyone know Zelina? And Layla kind of like, what's it to you?
Oh, she's a friend of mine. I just wanted to know if you've seen her.
Give me a deception check.
17 on the die, and that is +1, so 18.
Okay. In the city, no. But she has been around.
Is she safe?
From what I can tell, yeah.
Thank you.
How do you know her?
She's a friend. I met her back in Prus.
What?
Interesting. And Layla kind of just sits back in her chair. Now she has her eyes on you and Ari and just watching you the entire time.
Just gonna mind my own business, give Pike some meat. Pat his head, act like nothing's wrong.
I would also like to ask the Rangers if there's been any refugees from nearby villages coming to Xerox.
I mean, there's the normal foot traffic. Is there someone in particular you're looking for? We can do our best to track them down for you.
There's a few people I'm interested in looking for, but I don't think they'd be here. I think they're tied more to what your illusion was talking about. I think if we continue down the path that we're set on.
He can hear you. If you want to just say the names, and I can tell you if he knows of them, or
You ah shit. Yes, I do want to say their names. Allow me 1 second here. I do believe Lysandra is the one, and then Marin. Yeah, those are it. Okay, I don't need notes. I'm good. So yes, I'm gonna tell him about my wife Marin and my mother Lysandra, and tell him about what happened. Am I right? Do I have those right or am I wrong?
those are right.
Ah, cool.
From what I recall.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. 100. Yeah, we're good. And then I'm just gonna like describe them as well.
Yep. Nope, they don't seem to ring a bell. I mean, are they tied into like the blood rituals and?
Well, I think they might be. Where I grew up was the temple in the woods by Rune Dash, and it was raided, burnt to the ground, and everyone from that village was taken. And I've been having visions ever since then of a centaur and his gang running around and taking my family and burning the house where I live. So,
Well, it sounds like quite the nightmare you have there.
yeah, they keep mentioning a lake, but I get to find, something about a lake that will never be filled.
The lake must be filled.
Yeah, that's what he said.
It must be filled.
Must be filled. Well, he had my child in his arms when he said these words to me,
How
so
do they fill a lake with a bucket? With a sacrifice? That sounds like the opposite way. Oh, a sacrifice of pure evil. Oh. A sacrifice of what? Oh. Once the monsters are created, they can only be killed in that lake.
does he know where this lake is?
No one knows where the lake is. It seems to be it's a myth. Like the
Centaur
monsters
might-
were supposed to be myths.
The centaur in my dream was different from the rest, and he spoke of it as if he knew.
Oh, it seems as if maybe the monsters know where these lake is.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm starting to trust the illusion a little bit more. Oh,
So, Your Majesty, what are we going to do for our people?
Well, my goal is to stay alive as long as possible and to utilize Anton, Layla, and Theron here, as well as our new friends Rin and Aaron right there, to try to figure out what to do with this city. Bring in as many people as we can, keep them safe for as long as we can. I mean, the guards, the bandits do rule the city, but they don't charge the castle.
Do you know where the bandits' headquarters are?
Oh, the Silver Lake.
Hmm.
The place we possibly burned down.
You didn't burn it down. They put out the fires. But they're looking for you, and they know that you're here.
Yeah, they've known we were here since the first day.
Well, I would ask then of the illusion. Is there something he can do to help us with that? So we won't be recognized and can move about the city.
He can do something, but it's not for a very long time.
Long enough, perhaps, to do something about the Silver Lake?
Long enough to get you to Silver Lake unnoticed, but you still need to use the password to get in.
Yeah, that's what got us the first time.
And what, pray tell, is the password?
Do you know the password? The password is it. You have to tell them that you are there to sail on the lake.
So even their password has to do with the lake.
So the
You must sail on the
place is
lake.
named the Silver Lake. A lake has to have a sacrifice of the monsters once they're created, and that's the only way to kill them. And we have to
Yep.
sail on the Silver Lake for the password.
Nope, you sail on the lake.
Sail on the
Not
lake.
Tom, not calling him that. You must sail on the lake in order to reach the what? You must sail on the lake to reach the ritual of the destination. That makes no sense. Are
We
you-
want to sail on
drinking.
the lake
Yoda?
to reach the destination.
to reach the ritual of the destination.
To reach the ritual of the destination.
I'd like to ask a question of the illusion.
Mm-hmm.
How is our shack doing?
He doesn't know.
Doesn't know.
It's up to you. You can. And at this point, you can see the illusion start to like move a little bit. He goes to grab the
No.
cloak and slowly pull back and starts to turn. And that's what we'll pick up next week.
Oh,
You'll never
knew
know.
that was coming.
Ah,
You think he's Crane, don't you?
I do think he's Crane.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
thought he was
Yeah.
Dorvaku.
Maybe Crane's one of his
I did.
disguises.
I was like, it's
Yeah.